A production of the University of North Alabama. From the University of North Alabama and Royal Lions Productions, it's time to tip off UNA basketball. UNA basketball is brought to you in part by Bank Independent, Coca-Cola, Midgard Self-Storage, Bojangles, CB&S Bank, Alabama Health Guidance, Florence Utilities, Lawn Pride, RTJ of the Shoals, North Alabama Online, Singing River Brewery, United Community Bank, Adams Beverages, Lost Pizza Shoals, Renaissance Eye Care. Now, let's go courtside for the Countdown to Tip-Off show, brought to you by CB&S Bank and RTJ of the Shoals. This is UNA Basketball, brought to you by Roar Lions Productions.
Week 3 of the college basketball season picks up, and tonight we're in Clemson, South Carolina from Little John Coliseum as North Alabama opens up this Monday night against the Clemson Tigers out of the ACC. This is UNA Basketball on Roar Lions Productions. Hello, friends. I'm Benjamin Ray alongside Mike Ezekiel. Brandy G. Braden is in the house as well. We're high up above. Not high. We're mid-range here inside of Little John Coliseum. And Mike, 2 weeks into this season, we have learned a lot about this UNA basketball team. And I think one of the top things we've learned, despite what we lost a season ago, UNA is still very good.
They absolutely are, and it starts with the one starter that came back, Cornelius Williams, 3rd in the nation in total rebounds, 5th in the nation in rebounds per game. He leads the ASUN in rebounding, 5th in scoring. He's been the absolute catalyst of this offense and on defense with 8 blocks as well. So it kind of starts with him, and then it trickles down to your other 4, Dante Bacchus. They've been quite a tandem. Dante doing a great job setting him up while getting his own down low as well. Dallas Howell's picking it up behind the arc. Those 3 are a dangerous tandem. And then you got the backcourt as well, Cannon Jefferson, Kevin Dukovic eating a lot of minutes right now, doing a great job. This is a good basketball team, Ben, and this is a team that's ready to compete here in Little John Coliseum.
Coming into this season, the thought was the front court would be the strength of this UNA team. And Cornelius Williams, you just mentioned, ASUN Player of the Week. Dallas Howell, Dante Bacchus, the 3 of them showed that they're going to be trouble for ASUN teams come January.
That's right, and Dallas Howell is so dangerous because he can shoot from outside at any point. Dante can be a shooter at times as well. Cornelius Williams just a force in the paint. Always going to be a tough matchup no matter what level you play at. He showed that against Mississippi State, and he will hopefully try to show that tonight here for the Lions. That's a great trio of players.
And then you look, the question mark for North Alabama was guard play. You said goodbye to Jakari Lane. You said goodbye to Daniel DJ Ortiz. You said goodbye to Will Susi. In my opinion, 3 future Hall of Famers in the University of North Alabama Athletic Department, Athletic Hall of Fame. And so who's stepping in and filling their role? Kevin Dukovic, Cannon Jefferson. They've been around 2-3 years now, and we've seen they can score. We've seen they can play, but they've still got some growing up to do as well.
That's right. Those are 2 guys that are very confident. Kevin Dukovic as a sophomore leading he scored in double figures in all 4 games. He's been quite a player. Cannon Jefferson, same thing. Not afraid to go to the rim, not afraid to move the ball around, and he's really growing into that role as a junior. Obviously, big shoes to fill with Jakari starting all those years, but now it's his time, and he's ready to go. couple of turnover situations last game, had a little bit of trouble with the press, but that's something this team has worked on. They're going to be ready for that tonight against Clemson, and as we get closer to conference play, I'm confident those two guys will be ready to go.
Then you look at the other question, the bench. It features a lot of newcomers. The top two bench players that we've seen have been Darkon King and Braylon Patton, but here's the deal. We got about a month and a half for some of those guys to really figure out their roles on this team.
That's right, and November is a good time to do that. You find out who can be that sixth man off the bench, who could be the next guy. Last year that guy was Dante Bacchus, and you see what he's doing now as a starter. So you got a lot of candidates there waiting. Darkon King is one that comes to mind right away. We saw what Tank Washington did in that game against Northwestern State. He came up big in those final 5 minutes. Cortez Graham-Howard, a guy you mentioned that's a true freshman. Braylon Patton, who stepped up in the Mississippi State game. He's got another big stage tonight. There's a lot of guys that come to mind right away as you try to kind of fill out that depth as we get ready for ASUN play in a couple months.
And I think Dante Bacchus is a great example, Mike. I'm kind of pulling up his non-conference stats from last year. He averaged, let's see here, in non-conference play, 7.2 points per game, kind of upped that in ASUN play last year, but he really didn't find his groove on this team till end of November, early December.
Yeah, and you think about it, he started that Louisiana Monroe game in November, got some confidence getting the start. Obviously, Daniel Ortiz was out in the NIT first round against Bradley, so Dante Bacchus filled that role, had a team high, I think maybe a game high, 19 points. Kind of a coming out party for him, and man, he's been great for this team, so maybe another story emerges as we're in the late November month here.
One note I want to get Mike on before we leave. You were passed a great note from an SID colleague nationally about Dallas Howell and Dylan Hunter, who we'll see this evening. But Dallas, in his 6th year, is getting some national recognition for his loyalty to North Alabama.
That's right. 102 games for him. That ranks 23rd in the NCAA among current players right now. 19th is Dylan Hunter's ranking for Clemson, 103 career games. But the thing with Dallas Howell, a 6-year senior, he's done that all at North Alabama. And there's not a lot of players that stay at the same school for 6 years in this culture. Dallas Howell has done that. We had Will Susie last year. A lot of talk about the amount of games he played. Dallas Howell's going to be right there. If he plays every game this year, he'll be right in the mix, kind of in that same conversation with Will Susie.
Well, the Lions are about to head to the locker room for one final tune-up from Tony Poolhole. And let's take our first timeout for this ball game. When we come back, we'll have our pregame chat with North Alabama head basketball coach Tony Poole. North Alabama and Clemson coming up at an 0-5 tip from Littlejohn Coliseum. We've got the late night game, late night with the Lions here inside of Littlejohn Coliseum. You're listening to UNA Basketball, brought to you by Roar Lions Productions.
Bank. Tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Searching for a way to add more space to your life? Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at midgardselfstorage.com.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select Utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
Ray back with you up here in Clemson, South Carolina, as we start the third week of college basketball season with North Alabama taking on Clemson. Time of the pregame show where we catch up with North Alabama head basketball coach Tony Poole. And coach, through the first 2 weeks of this season, what do you feel like you learned about this team here in year 8?
Yeah, I think this is a team that, again, top to bottom, has talent, and we have a lot of different pieces that can really, be a force to reckon with in the near future. It's just a team right now that needs to figure out their role, their new roles, and the roles that have been given to them, and how they need to put it together as a team. And then in game situations, sustaining leads is one key component we've been talking about. Taking care of the basketball, another key component we're talking about. But outside of that, I think our interior play is very solid. Our rebounding extremely solid. Our defense, to some extent, has been pretty decent. We just got to make sure, again, like we have to when we gain leads, we have to make sure that we either expand on the lead or continue to hold on to the lead and not let teams back in the game.
Cornelius Williams was named Atlantic Sun Player of the Week here today, Coach, and he was a monster last week. But what can you say about his strong start to his junior campaign?
Yeah, I think he's off to a great start, and that's something that we knew going into this year. He did a great job during the offseason to kind of prepare himself for that, not just from a basketball standpoint, but physically. Put on some serious weight in a good way. And I think it's starting to show. You see the confidence that he's playing with, the way he's finishing around the rim, the way he's protecting the rim, and the way he's rebounding the ball. It's at an elite level. So, and it's not like he hasn't been going up against good talent. I mean, you're talking about SEC opponent, SoCon, one of the top 4 teams in the SoCon. So you're looking at he's going up against, now we just got to get our guard play to catch up. I think Kevin Djokovic has done a great job early on in his campaign. Kenan Jefferson, I think, is starting to understand exactly what is needed from his role. Obviously him playing behind Jakari Lane for the last couple of years, this is something that it's new to him, and that's the one thing I can tell you about Kenan. Kenan's going to put in the work, and if I know anything about him, he's definitely not going to quit, and he's going to get smarter every time. So I just think these are 2 areas that I think are important for his growth in making sure that he doesn't get frustrated with the process and just continue to get smarter with every learning lesson. So I'm looking forward to seeing the growth of this team during the non-conference.
And that non-conference growth continues here tonight against Clemson, Coach, a team out of the ACC. They've been in the NCAA tournament, but like most people, they have a lot of turnover and a lot of new faces. And what have you learned about this team as you've gotten ready for this showdown?
Well, I think their size is really going to cause a lot of problems, not only with teams in their non-conference, but also in the ACC. When you can line up in your front court 6'10", 6'10", 6'9", I mean, that's pretty impressive. Your 3-man 6'10", weighs about 215. Your 4-man 6'10", about 240. I mean, these are guys, and they're extremely skilled and extremely well coached. That's the one area about this team that I am really impressed with, is the way that this team plays together, the flow that they play with. You could tell this is a team that puts a lot of emphasis on the offensive end of the floor as far as timing and flow, and I could tell you they are going to cause problems for a lot of teams if they're not ready defensively.
Wrapping up our pregame chat with North Alabama head basketball coach Tony Poolhole. And, Coach, what do you want to see out of your team tonight to pull off the upset on the road?
Yeah, I think from an offensive standpoint, again, we got to continue to learn that we got to value the basketball. This is a team that's going to be physical with us, so we're going to. It's not so much the speed and traps; it's more the being physical and absorbing hits as you're driving. Like, just can't be frivolous with the ball. I think the other thing is we got to play in flow. They like to kind of keep you on one side of the floor and not let you move. And our job in this game is understanding game plan and make sure that we have player movement and ball movement. And from a defensive standpoint, you got to defend the three-point line against this team. But at the same time, they got so much size that you have to be wary about the interior. So it's going to test our defense. It's going to really test the grit of our defense and our communication skills. So I'm looking forward to this game as far as a building block for our team.
As always, Coach, we appreciate the time and best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
It's North Alabama head basketball coach Tony Poolhole. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, starting lineups and scouting report. It's North Alabama and Clemson, and you're listening to it on Roar Lions Productions.
Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Hey everyone, my name is Katie Hewitt, and I'm the Director of Food and Beverage here at RTJ at the Shoals. Don't forget, our team at the Shoals is prepared to meet the needs of any event, whether a small gathering with friends and family or a large corporate party. Our team can handle it all. Say I do with the most beautiful view of the Tennessee River. With our personal event team, newly renovated bridal suite, come book a tour and see how we can make your day special and one to remember. The Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals is the perfect backdrop for your special day.
Reserve food and beverage by calling 256-446-5111. Swing away at RTJ.
Hey guys, how long have you been wearing those out-of-date, scratched-up glasses? This is Dr. Hamp Moore with Renaissance Eye Care. Go ahead and do as the woman in your life has been asking and schedule an eye exam. You can go to RenaissanceEyeCare.com or call 767-5000 to see either Dr. Kathy Warner, Dr. Lisa Campbell, or myself. Everyone knows it's time to evaluate the health of your eyes and get a new pair of glasses. We can make sure you won't miss any of the action this fall. And Roar Lions.
Join the University of North Alabama's Lions Athletic Club today. The Lions Athletic Club is the official booster club of the athletics department and provides increased scholarship opportunities, facility improvements, and operational expense support. Members of the Lions Athletic Club are eligible for priority seating at football and basketball events and access to hospitality areas at select sporting events. Membership begins at $300. Call 256-765-4615 or visit roarlions.com for more information.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
At Lawn Pride of Northwest Alabama, we offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama or by calling 938-410-5012.
UNA basketball coverage continues on Roar Lions Productions. Back to the floor for more UNA basketball coverage.
UNA basketball getting set to tip against Clemson. Let's take one final timeout. We'll be back with starting lineups and scouting report when we return to Little John Coliseum. North Alabama and Clemson getting set for a 8:05 Central Time tip. Back after this.
Imagine a bank where you home. Banked it. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Hampton Inn and Suites Downtown, a proud corporate partner of North Alabama Athletics. Located at 505 South Court Street in downtown Florence, you'll be just a short walk from shops, restaurants in the historic district. Take a short walk to visit the Civil War Hospital at Pope's Tavern Museum or the University of North Alabama. Or take a short drive to Helen Keller's birthplace in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Enjoy daily free hot breakfast, Wi-Fi, and the indoor pool. You'll find everything you need right where you need it. That's Hampton Inn and Suites Downtown.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Join us at Singing River Brewery, your local hub for great beer and community fun. Ready to serve delicious drinks and host amazing events? Try our Golden Manor Leo's Roar, and 50% goes to UNA Athletics. Support your local business and college community while enjoying a fantastic atmosphere. Don't miss out on the good times. Come sip, socialize, and savor the taste of Singing River Brewery.
Another exciting year of UNA Athletics is here. Don't miss any of the action. Become a season ticket holder today. Season tickets are available for soccer, volleyball, football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Don't wait until the last second. Avoid the lines. Reserve your seats and support the pride. Visit roarlions.com or call 256-765-5466 to find out when season tickets go on sale.
You've been listening to the Countdown to Tip-Off Show. The Countdown to Tip-Off Show has been brought to you by CB&S Bank and RTJ of the Shoals. UNA basketball starts now.
The lights are out here in Little John Coliseum. Yeah, let's get you some starting lineups brought to you by North Alabama Online. First, your starters for North Alabama head coach Tony Poolhole. This marks the fourth straight game he has rolled with this starting five right here. Dante Bacchus makes his fifth start of the season, averaging 13.8 points per game to go with 8 rebounds, 4.5 assists per game, and 1.5 steals per game. Cornelius Williams makes his fifth start of the year. The big man, 16 points, 13 rebounds, 2 blocks per game. Third in the nation in total rebounds, fifth in the nation in rebounds per game, fifth in the Atlantic Sun in scoring. Cannon Jefferson's in the starting lineup for the fifth straight game, 13.3 points per game for the junior. And Kevin Dukovicic is the only line to score in double figures in all 4 games. He's averaging 14.5 points per game in his sophomore campaign. Fifth and final starter, it's the senior playing in his 103rd career game at North Alabama, the 23rd most of any player at one school in the nation. He's averaging 10 points per game. He knocked down 5 threes his last time out. He's hit 10 threes overall on this young season. Your starters for Clemson. Dylan Hunter is a senior. He's playing in his 104th career game at Clemson. That is 19th most in the nation at one school. Jake Wayleen is a 6'10" junior forward, a transfer from Utah, averaging 9.8 points per game. Nick Davidson, he's tied as the team's leading scorer at 11.8 points per game. He's a transfer from Nevada where he played 100 games played. He's a 6'10", 235-pound redshirt senior. Ace Buckner's a redshirt freshman, making his first career start. He's one of 3 returnees. He's averaging 11.8 points per game. to tie Nick Davidson for the most points on the team. And then the fifth and final starter, it's Carter Welling, 11 points per game, 5.8 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game. He's a newcomer transfer from Utah Valley. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by North Alabama Online. Your keys to this ball game brought to you by Singing River Brewing Company. Protect the basketball. North Alabama has struggled turning the basketball over down the stretch the last couple of games. UNA's averaging 12.3 turnovers per game, which isn't a terrible mark, but then remember, UNA had the second fewest turnovers in the nation a season ago. The flip side, Clemson turns it over at the lowest rate in the nation, 6 turnovers per game. Here we go, North Alabama takes the floor in the black robe jerseys, NA on the chest. Great numbers that I can see from up here. Clemson in the home whites, orange numbers, orange stripe running down the side. And Cornelius Williams is set to jump against Carter Welling. UNA basketball is back. The Lions are on the road against Clemson. The Tigers control the opening tip. We're playing basketball in Little John Coliseum. Tigers sit 3-1 on this season. Wins over New Hampshire, Gardner-Webb, and Morehead State before falling to Georgetown. There's a turnover. UNA basketball, Cornelius Williams took it away. Here's the Lions' first possession. UNA averaging 78.3 points per game, shooting at 44% from the field. Neal gets a touch on the left block, backs his man down with the left shoulder, double teams comes. He's in trouble, he spins around, finds Dallas up top, extra kick right wing. Dukovic's 3-ball, you can count it! Dukovic opens up the scoring for North Alabama with a triple, and the Lions lead at 3-0 after each team has had it once. Ace Buckner gives up right side, and the Tigers go to work, playing at home. Buckner watches as they flip it left wing to Whalen. Whalen around the screen left, pulls up, chest pass back up top to Davidson. Davidson hands off top of the key to Buckner. Buckner inside, little flip as he passes off to Davidson, and Davidson gets the touch inside. The 6'10" transfer from Nevada gives Clemson the Tigers' first points. And 3-2 our score, 60 seconds in, UNA leads. Cannon Jefferson runs the point back the other way. Here's Bacchus with it in the right corner. Backs down his defender with the right shoulder, spins back baseline, double team arrives. He's in trouble. He finds Dukovic, left corner, lets it fly off the front side of the iron. Cornelius Williams crashes the glass, deflects it away, but it's finally controlled by Carter Welling. Clemson down the floor, back the other way, 90 seconds in, trailing UNA 3-2. Hunter up top around the screen, gets to the left elbow, backs down to Kovacic, cuts him off, has to throw it out right wing to Buckner. Buckner dribbles between the legs, left-handed step back 3-ball on the way, misses. Cornelius Williams snags the board, and the Lions get a defensive stop. 18:08 to go in the half, UNA leads 3-2. They pressure Cannon up the floor. He gives off right wing to Dante Bacchus. Jefferson back up top with it. Finds Howell up top. Howell launches a deep 3-ball. Dallas Howell can't get it to fall. A high miss. Rebound snagged by Whalen. Tigers sprinting back the other way. Whalen with the basketball. They lob down low. Davidson in the paint on Bacchus goes up. Gets it to go off the window. Excuse me, that was Carter Welling. And the Tigers grab their first lead of the game. 4-3 our score. 17:35 remaining here in this first half. Fourth straight year the Tigers have faced a school out of the Atlantic Sun. They've won the last 3 against EKU, Queens, and Bellarmine. Dukovic right wing, fakes a pass, spins around top of the key, feeds off Bacchus. Left wing, launches the 3. High miss, Dallas tips it out to Dukovic. Kev, a drive in with contact, flips it up, count the bucket and one for Kevin Dukovic. Lets out a little flex afterwards, and the Lions reclaim the lead 5-4. 17-13 left in the half. Kevin Dukovic has all 5 of the Lions' points. Dukovic playing in front of his high school coach, now coaching for the Washington Wizards. He made the drive over. I was told wherever he was at, he only had to drive about 2 hours. Kev feeling it early on. 14.5 points per game. Off to a great start. Looking for the and one connection right here. Free throw up. Free throw short. 17-13 left in the half. UNA leads 5-4. Welling sprinting back the other way. Shot fake. Kicks up top. Here's a sub. A drive in straight away. Layup on the way with the left hand. That was R.J. Godfrey just bullying Cornelius Williams. And the Tigers go back on top 6-5, 3 minutes into this ball game. Jefferson sets the offense. Dallas Howell sets a screen. Back right side to Dukovacic. Jabs right, fires a pass down low to Neal. Neal doubled on the block, turns, has to pass up top to Kev. Kev steps in, free throw line floater off the mark. Rebound grabbed by R.J. Godfrey. Tigers sprinting back the other way. Straight line drive in. Contact as Justin Porter got to the rack. He draws the foul on Cannon Jefferson. And the MTSU Blue Raider transfer steps to the line. This is a Clemson team that lost 13 players. 7 from graduation, 6 to the transfer portal. Just 3 returnees. First free throw on the way, up and in from Justin Porter. So what did Brad Brownwell do, the winningest coach in program history? Well, he hit the transfer portal. 6 total transfers from Nevada, UT Valley, Georgia, Utah, UAB, and MTSU. Porter, the MTSU transfer, hits the second free throw, and the Tigers lead at 8-5. 16:28 remaining here in this opening half of basketball. North Alabama off to a 2 of 6 start from the field. Jefferson up top, crosses over between the legs, hesitates, back to the right, gets to the right block, passes off to Bacchus. Bacchus spins through traffic, off the window, misses. Rebound snagged by Godfrey. Porter presses the tempo up ahead, cut off by Dukovacic. Wants Godfrey down low. He squares up on Neal, passes up top. Porter launches the 3, high miss, fight for the rebound in traffic. Tipped over to Clemson, ball still loose, finally controlled by the Tigers. Whalen, right wing 3 ball misses. Another offensive rebound by Welling, and he floats up and lays it in with a little flip in front of the rim. They get a 10-5, Clemson the early double up lead. 4 minutes into this second half, 15:40 to go in this opening half rather. UNA needs offense. Dukovacic around the screen right, gets inside the orange paint with the right hand. He goes right up and lays it in for 2. Dukovacic has all 7 of North Alabama's points. 10-7 the score. Lions trail by 3. 15:24 to go here in the opening half. A drive in from the true freshman Foster. Oh, finds a wide open Godfrey inside the orange paint, battling with Neal, soars high for the two-handed slam. Right now the Tigers, all 12 points coming in the paint. Correction, 10 of the 12 points coming in the paint. That's all 5 of their field goals. 5 minutes into this opening half, UNA trails by 5. 5's the magic number. Neal, top of the key, finds Cannon inside. Cannon out, right corner to Bacchus. Bacchus passes on the 3, backs down his man with the right shoulder. Flips up top to Howell. Howell, straight line 3 ball up, straight line 3 ball off the right side of the rim. Rebound to Whalen. Here comes Porter racing back the other way. Wants a player down low, instead works up top to Godfrey. Works right wing to Foster. He connects on the 3 from the right wing. It's perfect. First triple hit by Clemson. 14:30 to go in this half. UNA is being doubled up +1, 15-7. The Lions trail it. Right now, Zach Foster, the true freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, walks with Cannon Jefferson as he brings the ball up the floor. Jefferson on the right wing into the body of the true freshman, draws the foul, and that gets us our first timeout of this ball game. 15-7, our score. Clemson with a hot start. Tigers 6 of 9 from the field. North Alabama's got some work to do. UNA trails 15-7, 14:15 to go in the half. Back to Clemson after this on UNA Productions.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Help build the pride today by becoming a North Alabama Athletics corporate partner. Join the UNA Lions Sports Network and be a part of the broadcast as UNA travels across the country taking on the best. Become an ESPN sponsor and your business can help put North Alabama on the worldwide leader in sports. Want your logo seen in front of the most loyal fan bases around on social media and at UNA's athletic facilities? Visit roarlions.com for more information.
At CB&S Bank, tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama Athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
First media timeout. 14-15 to go in the first half. North Alabama had a great start. Kevin Dukovicic has scored all 7 of North Alabama's points. But the Clemson Tigers have battled inside. 10 of their 15 points coming in the paint. UNA trails by 8. The Lions being out-rebounded 8-2. Kev is 3 of 5 from the field. The other Lions are 0 of 4. So right now Kevin Dukovicic is the offense, and the Lions are being out-muscled inside. Kind of what you expect in ball games like this. The bigger ACC team, Tony Poole highlighted that in the opening. I mean, their smallest post player is 6'7", 240. That's R.J. Godfrey. It's not exactly small. So it's the 4th straight season Clemson has faced off against a school out of the Atlantic Sun. Last year they downed Eastern Kentucky. 2 years ago it was Queens. 3 years ago Bellarmine. Now tonight it's North Alabama. Out of the media timeout, Tony Poole goes to the bench for the first time. Kevin Dukovicic, Cornelius Williams, Dante Bacchus are in the ball game. Joining them on the floor, it's Tank Washington, the hero from the win against Nicholls State, and Cornelius Williams. UNA basketball, 14-15 left in the half. Lions trail 15-7. Oh, actually, Cortez Graham-Howard's out there. He snuck in. He runs the point. Cortez Graham-Howard out near half court. Directs traffic with the left hand. Flips off to Tank. Bounce pass down low on the block to Dante. Bacchus double. Finds Tank up top. Tank a charge in. Overhead flip wild. Deflected. Dukovicic saves it. 3 on the shot clock. Kev's got to go with 1. Kev a heave from the right wing. Kevin Dukovicic off the front side of the iron. Rebound goes to Clemson. Foster spinning, sprinting, dumps off underneath. Reverse layup try blocked by Graham-Howard. UNA basketball off the rejection from the true freshman. Kev a crossover right. Picks up his dribble, finds Cortez Howard up top. Swings it left side to Dante, to the corner to Tank. Tank lines up the 3, can't get it to fall. Neal fighting for the rebound. Good bounce out from R.J. Godfrey, and UNA can't make the most off the turnover right there. 13:28 left in the half. UNA trails by 8. Godfrey dumps down low. New player in the ball game. That's Chase Thompson, a true freshman. Back up top, Porter drives in, gets it to go off the window, and 1. Working off Cortez Graham-Howard. He'll head to the free throw line for the and 1 try. He just got by Cortez, who had his arm straight up. Wasn't too bad of a foul. Guess it was the chest into him. Had his arm straight up. Might have got him on the arm on the way up. I think that's what they call the arm kind of came forward on the way straight up. And the former Blue Raider from MTSU led the team in scoring the last 2 seasons. Misses the and 1 try. Neal snags the rebounds. It's his second board. 7 minutes into this game, UNA trails by 10, 17-10. Graham-Howard sets the offense, takes the handoff from Neal. The freshman hesitates, hands off to Tank. Tank with the left hand, lobs left corner to Dukovicic, jabs right, works in the left corner between the legs, steps back left wing, wants the clear out, has a big on him, ducks the head, floater on the way blocked. He gets it back, throws it out to Tank. 4 on the shot clock. Graham-Howard's got to go with 1. He heaves it up from the top of the key, off the backside of the iron. Tank fighting for the rebound. Dante deflects it. Here's a second chance opportunity for North Alabama. Cortez Graham-Howard leaves off to Neal, soars high for the big boy slam. Cornelius Williams makes his introduction and makes it a 17-9 ball game. 12:28 to go in the half. Godfrey back the other way inside. Little flip with the body into Williams. Gets it to go. And the pit points continuing to pile up for Clemson. They're up to now 14 points in the paint. UNA trails by 10, 12-14 remaining in the half. Tank, right wing, with the left hand. Works up top, picks up his dribble. Dukovicic takes it left side. Calls for a screen. Wants to go right. Now he goes back left, crosses over, bounce pass right side. Dante Bacchus lines up the 3, can't get it to fall. Tank a hustle rebound, hands off to Dante slashing, who lays it up and in with the right hand. Tank Washington being a difference maker. Lions trail by 8, 11:47 to go in this opening half of basketball. Clemson, 8 of 12 from the field. Godfrey works off right wing to Thompson. Thompson, chest pass up top. That's Porter back with it. Porter with a jab to Hunter. Hunter lines up the 3-ball off the front side of the iron. Rebound poked out, controlled by Clemson. Godfrey wide open inside, and he soars high for the slam. Someone should have picked him up. Nobody did. And it's UNA basketball. 11:15 to go in the half. UNA's down 10 again. Graham Howard. Hands off to Neal up top. Neal dribbles once, twice. He flips off to Kev. Kev with the left hand, free throw line. Pass deflected, turned over. Oh, a flip up the head. Justin Porter racing. Tank Williams gets back and slaps it away. Goes out of bounds into the dance team. And there's Tank making the hustle plays that he makes so well. 11:22 to go in the half. Timeout on the floor. Clemson has stretched it out to a 21-11 lead. We're back after this, thanks to Roar Lions Productions.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Simpson's Collision Repair has 3 body shops in the Shoals area, and all are operated by 3 brothers. The quality of work and commitment to satisfaction, combined with ongoing training, state-of-the-art equipment, and expert staff, your vehicle is fixed the way it should be. Located on Helton Drive in Florence, Highway 72 in Killen, and Cox Boulevard in Sheffield, Simpson's Collision, you'll notice and appreciate the difference. Proud sponsor of UNA Athletics.
$10:56 to go in the first half. UNA trails Clemson 21-11. Kevin Kovacic leads UNA with 7 points. Lions 1 of 9 from 3, being out-rebounded 11-7 right now. Clemson with 16 points in the paint right now, just using their size to their advantage. Well, it's been a busy night for Roar Lions Productions, a busy stretch. Friday, we left for Texas. We were in Texas Friday, Saturday. Got home 2 a.m. Sunday. Spent Sunday at home. Drove to Clemson this morning. We'll go back home tomorrow. We'll be in Nashville with the women on Wednesday. Then football on Saturday. We'll kind of wrap up this November sprint for us. Kudos to Braden Rogers, sitting next to me, Grant Wakefield. We pulled off 2 streams tonight. Brian Neese and G-Wade Grant Wakefield hosted the coaches show, UNA Football Night at Lost Pizza Shoals. Kudos to them. Finding a way to get it done on Roar Lions Productions. Year 1, we're excited about the future. Excellent work, Randy G. They even made it so I could run the show solo in Texas last week. North Alabama against the ACC Tigers. The Lions are 0-3 against the ACC at the Division I level all time. Year 1, it was a loss to Pitt, 71-66. It was a closer game than the final score indicated. Lions missed a late 3 that could have tied it. Florida State got UNA 88-71, a game where the Lions never really went away. That was back in 2019, year 2. Then in year 4, it was a loss to Georgia Tech, 80-61. That was after Thanksgiving. I remember taking Thanksgiving leftovers with me on that trip because we left on Good Friday, or the Friday after Black Friday. Clemson basketball, 10:54 to go in the half, leading UNA 21-11. Here's a double in time. Oh, a tie-up underneath Kadar Bodie in. Possession arrow goes to North Alabama. That was great defense by the Lions. Nick Davidson called it, was immediately tied up. And the Lions create the turnover. Second turnover committed by Clemson. Just 1 for North Alabama. Jefferson, Howell, Jamal Albritton, Tank Washington, Kadar Bodie in the ball game. Jefferson hands off to Tank, works left wing to KB. KB steps back, passes back to Cannon. Cannon out on the Tiger ball. Fakes right, spins, now he works right. Picks up his dribble, Dallas takes it. Dallas jab left, deep three, 7 on the shot clock. Off the backside of the iron, long offensive rebound out to Cannon Jefferson. Jefferson finds KB left wing. Bodie steps back, 10-foot fadeaway jumper, no. Rebound snagged by Carter Welling. Clemson basketball, the Tigers race down this other way. Top of the arc to Buckner. Buckner reverses course, right wing. There's Thomas in the ballgame for the first time. Davidson takes it. Underhand flip left side to Hunter. Hunter up top, Welling. Overhead flip to Davidson. Shot swatted away by Jamal Albritton. Howell to the floor to get it. Another defensive stop for North Alabama. Cannon Jefferson hustling, spins, loses it. Turns it over. Buckner, 3-on-2, goes right to the rack. Stripped by KB. Dallas Howell comes away with it, deflected out of bounds. It's UNA basketball. It's a kill for North Alabama. 3 straight defensive stops. Lions forced 3 turnovers thanks to a block as well. They're showing the replay right here. Great job by Kadar Bodie. It's plays like that that'll get you on the floor. And Tony Pujols been needing someone on this bench to step up. Bodie with it right now on the back floor. 9:36 to go in the half. UNA trails by 10. Jefferson behind the back dribbles. He crosses half court. Pestered full court by Ace Buckner. Jefferson, top of the key, crosses over right, steps back, works out left side to Dallas Howell. Howell drives in, spins around. Nothing there. Kicks up top to Jefferson. 8 on the shot clock. 2-man game with a screen. Jefferson steps to his left over to KB. KB's got to go with 4. KB around the screen with 2. Top of the key, steps in. 2 steps and a floater short. Rebound poked around, grabbed by Buckner. Clemson back the other way, up 10, and grab their largest lead of the game right here. Buckner passes back right wing. Thomas, 3-ball, connects. His first field goal broke up a 2-minute scoreless drought. UNA had stopped Clemson 3 straight possessions, and now the Tigers have a 13-point lead with 8:48 to go in this half. UNA could have made the most of that opportunity right there. Lions no points the last 3 minutes. Jefferson drives right into the orange paint, 2 sideways steps, and he muscles that one up and in. Cannon Jefferson's first field goal. 24-13, the Lions trail by 11. 8:27 to go in the half. Davidson flips off underhanded to Thomas. Thomas into the body of Howell. Works out left wing to Buckner. Buckner lines up the 3 short. Fight for the rebound and a loose ball foul against Jamal Albritton. Got tangled up with Nick Davidson and he gets called for the reach in. 3rd team foul, his first. And it's Clemson basketball. Jamal was just trying to be aggressive, kind of poked him in the face. And the Tigers inbound to the left of the goal. Clemson has played 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players in this first half. North Alabama has countered with 9. 3-ball right side missed by Porter. Dallas Howell the rebound. Kadar Bodie runs the point. UNA gets another stop. Down 11, 8 minutes to go in this opening half. KB right wing up top to Dallas with a low bounce pass. Dallas dribbles once, hands off to Jefferson. Jefferson jets right, left wing 3-ball off the mark. Darkon King battling for the rebound as he checked in for the first time, but it goes to Dallas Thomas. UNA on defense now. Thomas passes left to Foster. Foster, the true freshman, tries the 3 left side. Oh, that was a line drive bucket that went right in. 3rd 3 for the Tigers, who have stretched it out to 14 now. 7:30 to go in this opening half of basketball. UNA trails 27-13. Oh, KB with a wild pass to Jamal Albritton. It was almost like he just threw it off his foot. And that's a sloppy UNA turnover. The 2 teammates not on the same page. Timeout on the floor. 7:20 to go in this first half. North Alabama trails Clemson 27-13. We're back to Clemson, South Carolina after this on Roar Lions Productions.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Join the University of North Alabama's Lions Athletic Club today. The Lions Athletic Club is the official booster club of the athletics department and provides increased scholarship opportunities, facility improvements, and operational expense support. Members of the Lions Athletic Club are eligible for priority seating at football and basketball events and access to hospitality areas at select sporting events. Membership begins at $300. Call 256-765-4615 or visit roarlions.com for more information.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select Utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
Four players have scored for North Alabama. Lions trail Clemson 27-13. Tigers heating up for 3 of 9 from downtown. North Alabama played some pretty good defense during that stretch, but unfortunately the Lions couldn't get anything going offensively. Benjamin Ray here just below the upper deck up in the concourse area from Little John Coliseum. Clemson has been A+. We did have them A++, but we only get 1 bottle of water per person. And I can be a 2 to 3 bottle water person during basketball. I don't think it's going to be that kind of night. I've been preserving my water. Taking a little bitty sip so far. You can see it on the booth cam sloshing around. But they've been phenomenal since we arrived. Part of the group went and toured facilities today. Got to see everything. Football, behind the scenes. They have a great media team here. So they got to see a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff here in Clemson. On the floor for North Alabama, Darkon King, Dante Bacchus, Cornelius Williams, Kadar Bodie, and the true freshman Braylon Patton enter. They told us they don't come to basketball games until after football season here in Clemson. Must be an ACC thing. We don't know about that in the bank. Lower bowl mostly full. This Little John Coliseum feels a lot like Auburn Arena. Tigers with the basketball. Oh, wide open left corner. Dallas Thomas misses the 3. Offensive rebound pulled down by the freshman Zach Foster. Second chance try to the right corner. Godfrey works back out to Foster. Foster, another player wide open. 3-ball missed from the right corner by Porter. Kadar Bodie tracks the rebound down in the corner. 3 bench players in, 2 starters for UNA. Patton in trouble on the right block, has to pass out to King. King thought about the 3. Picks up his dribble, fires it back to Patton on the left side. Patton has a mismatch with a big on him, drives baseline, flips off underneath to Dante in traffic, loses it out of bounds, and the Lions out of sorts right there. 4th turnover for North Alabama. Clemson has 3, which has them halfway to their season average of 6, which is the lowest mark in the nation. 6:42 to go in this half. Clemson 27, North Alabama 13. Tigers, 3 of 11 from 3, 52% from the field overall. UNA in a zone look right here. Extra look right corner, 3-ball passed on by Thomas. Works back out to Foster. Foster guarded by Bodie. Shot clock at 8. UNA confusing the Tigers with the zone look. High post left side, they lob to Davidson. Davidson shot fake, he got Neal up in the air, but he missed the layup in the paint. Rebounded by King. UNA gets another stop. The Lions have gotten stops, just haven't been able to get offense on the other end. Patton sets the offense on the left wing. Feeds off to Neal. Neal dribbles right, hands off to KB. KB, top of the arc. Dribbles between the legs, crosses over right, gets to the free throw line. Feeds Bacchus underneath. 1 dribble, a shot fake. Bacchus goes up strong, blocked by Welling. Tigers sprint back the other way. Foster, left wing, 3 on the way. Thomas, perfect. 4th 3 of the first half for North Alabama. And the Lions trail 30-13, 5:34 to go in this first half. Patton runs the offense. North Alabama 3 minutes without any points. 4 turnovers during this stretch. King left elbow, nothing there, spins around out to KB. Bodie with 9 on the shot clock, drives right, steps back right elbow, nothing there. Feeds a pass down low to Patton. Patton reverse layup, working right to left, glides underneath the rim for the lay-in. His first bucket tonight. Oh, wide open left corner again. Thomas, that time misses the 3. Offensive rebound. He followed his own shot. Kicks up top. Falster, straight line 3. Second chance 3 connects. North Alabama. That ball rolled all the way out to midcourt after the made 3. Being out rebounded 19-12 now. The Tigers with 7 offensive rebounds that have led now to 10. Scratch that 7 second chance points. UNA trails 33-15. 5 minutes left in this half. Patton gets it to King on the Tiger Paw logo. Chest pass to Kovacic, who leads UNA with 7 points. King out left with a right hand. Bounce pass to the corner. Kovacic drives in with contact. They say it's on the floor. He draws the foul against Justin Porter. The Clemson radio crew said they like being up high. I don't really like it. It's kind of the trend right now. A lot of NBA teams do this, but I just don't feel like you're in the game. But at the same time, you can see everything. So it's not horrible. King off the inbounds, UNA basketball. Wants to Kovacic, being chased around the world. Feeds off to Neal left wing. Neal dribbles once, picks up his dribble, needs help. Passes off right side to Bacchus. Bacchus with 8 on the shot clock. Spins around, finds King. Right wing, King's got to go with 5. Drives in with the left hand, jump stop, orange paint. Spins around, goes up with the right hand. His flip once off the iron, tipped in by Cornelius Williams on the right side. Oh, back the other way. Falster goes coast to coast, leaves off, soaring high. It's Carter Welling. Timeout, Tony Poolhole. That's about the second or third time the Tigers have blitzed North Alabama back the other way. And Tony Poolhole not happy with what he's seeing. 4:06 to go in this half. We'll take the timeout with them. North Alabama trails Clemson 35-17. We're back on Roar Lions Productions after this.
Switch, we'll give you $1,000. Switch in just minutes and start earning up to $1,000. There's never been a better time to switch to the stability and community of Lister Hill Credit Union. Enjoy the amenities of the modern banking experience, plus the convenience of local branches with smart ATMs and the best member service around. Need a reason to switch? We'll give you $1,000 at Lister Hill Credit Union. Switch today at listerhill.com/1000.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
Hey guys, how long have you been wearing those out-of-date, scratched-up glasses? This is Dr. Hamp Moore with Renaissance Eye Care. Go ahead and do as the woman in your life has been asking and schedule an eye exam. You can go to renaissanceeyecare.com or call 767-5000 to see either Dr. Kathy Warner, Dr. Lisa Campbell, or myself. Everyone knows it's time to evaluate the health of your eyes and get a new pair of glasses. We can make sure you won't miss any of the action this fall. And Roar Lions.
Man, the Clemson SID student worker, I'm not sure who he is. He's running up the steps every media timeout. And they're steep. Kudos to him. He said every game, every timeout. He's loving it. Clemson's doubling up North Alabama 35-17, 4:06 to go in this first half. Hey, thank you to however you were tuning in tonight via the Varsity Network app, via Twitter/X, it'll always be Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Where are my Twitch people at? Shoot me an email. I don't have a Twitch. Shoot me an email if you're watching on Twitch, listening on Twitch. I want to meet our Twitch family. We're going to go viral on Twitch. That's my goal. Braden, did I get everything? Facebook? And RoarLions.com. 4:07 to go in this opening half. UNA being outslugged 35-17. Clemson 54% from the field. North Alabama 32%. Djokovic 7 points. Williams 4 points, 3 rebounds. I think the big thing for Tony Poolhole in this game, he knows what Neal, Dante, Kev, Dallas, and Cannon can do. He wants to see some players on the bench step up. Kevin Djokovic runs the point. His team high 7 points. King out near half court in the middle of the Tiger Paw. Bacchus spins around on the left side as he takes it, dribbles with the left hand. Feeds Patton up top. Patton, the true freshman, lobs down low to Neal. Neal one-on-one, goes up with the right hand, blocked by Godfrey. Clemson back the other way. Foster sprinting, gets past everybody, right to the rack. Oh, at the last second, passes out. Whalen wide open three, rims in and out. Neal the cleanup. His 4th rebound to go with his 4 points. Transition defense has not been great for North Alabama tonight. Under 3:27 to go in the half. UNA trails 35-17. Darkon King bricks a 3 off the right side. Neal fighting a triple team, trying to save it. Clemson comes away with it. A diving effort from Ace Buckner. Clemson basketball. Buckner from the right side has Bacchus on him. Sprints to the left wing, goes up strong. Might have been blocked by King, but a late foul call. Let's see who they get on this. They get Darkon King. Let me go to my replay monitor. First thing they show is Ace Buckner sliding across the floor. Now here's the foul call. Yeah, King did swat down on it. Can't see that from way up here, but you can see it on the replay. And that sends Ace Buckner, one of 3 returnees on this team. He redshirted last year. He's a breakout star, 11.8 points per game. Tied for the team lead. There's his first tonight with a made free throw. He's set for one more free throw. He hits that one as well. Tigers go 4 of 5 from the free throw line. North Alabama 0 of 1. UNA trails by 20. Now here's what Tony Poole is going to want to see over the next 23 minutes and 7 seconds is how are you going to fight? How are you going to respond? Tigers with some full court pressure. Kev races in to get it. Takes off the floor with the left hand. Pumps the brakes on the left side. Sets the offense. Under 3 to go in the half. UNA trails by 20. Neal takes it on the right side. Dribbles twice. Hands off to King with the left hand. Sprints to the free throw line. Throws up a floater. Misses. Rebound grabbed by Whalen. Whalen brings it up the floor himself. Zigs and zags. Nearly picked by Bacchus. Finally works up top to Godfrey. Lobs down low to Davidson. Working against King, and Darkon King is called for the foul as Davidson was trying to break away for a slam. It's the 5th team foul, 2nd against Darkon, and that gets Dallas Howell back in the game. Cannon Jefferson as well. Braylon Patton and Darkon King both to the bench. Tigers inbound to the right of the goal. Godfrey takes it, hands off to Hunter. Hunter around the screen left, gets to the left elbow, pulls up there with a little flip. It rolls around and misses. Dallas Howell collects his 4th rebound. Another stop. The Lions get stops and then can't get anything offensively. Howell hands off to Kev back the other way. Kev fakes an overhead flip, steps back, right wing 3-ball launched by Dallas Howell. Nothing but net. Dallas Howell connects. His first triple, his first field goal, and the Lions trail by 17, 2:13 left in the half. Buckner, left corner, picks up his dribble, finds Godfrey to left elbow, backs down Neal, gets to the block, underhand flip. Hunter, back down low to Davidson, loses it out of bounds. Dante Bacchus deflected away. And the Tigers inbound with 2 minutes left in the half. They'll be to the right side of the goal. 2 minutes left in the opening 20 minutes. UNA trails 37-20. Godfrey off the inbounds, hands off to Hunter. Hunter sprints around the orange paint. Nobody was there, but he missed the layup. Rebound poked out to the Tigers. Another offensive rebound. There's 7. Davidson finds Gottfried inside, and he soars high for a two-handed slam. He had the mismatch with Cannon Jefferson on him. Oh, trouble on the inbounds. North Alabama's just playing sloppy and careless right now. Bacchus tried to hand off to Cannon Jefferson, who just kind of dropped it, and it went out of bounds. I don't know if that was Dante's fault or Cannon's fault. I'm going to say it's both of their faults. That's not what you need from two experienced players. UNA's 5th turnover. Tigers inbound to the left of the goal. Oh no, Cornelius Williams goes down. The inbounds to Gottfried. Neal rolling around. He's in some pain. I think, let's see if they show the replay. I don't think this is, I can't tell what they're looking at from way up here. Everybody's in my way. My initial thought is not what it is now. I can't tell what they're looking at. Neal has one leg up, one leg stretched down. Looking at his left thigh. Tony Poolhole helps him up. And Neal hobbles off the floor. They haven't shown a replay. Maybe we're about to get it. So Neal takes a seat on the bench, and that'll be something to watch as he's the 5th leading scorer in the Atlantic Sun at 16 points. League's leading rebounder with 13 boards per game, and Jamal Albritton checks in. Right now, the Lions got to get in sync. Down 39-20. .141 left in the half. Gottfried sets the inbounds right side to Walling with a right-handed dribble, picks it up, guarded by Howell. He smothers him with his arms up high, finds Gottfried up top. Albritton all over him, passes off left to Hunter, back top of the key, drives. Oh, swatted out of bounds by Jamal Albritton. He said, get that out of here. Send it into the front row of the cheerleaders. Welcome back, Jamal Albritton. And Brad Brownell wants the timeout. He wants to draw something up right here, his use it or lose it timeout. Mike Ezekiel saying it looks like Cannon actually ran into Neal on that inbounds play. Mike's courtside. We're up high. Let's look some other ASUN scores. Just one other game. Wow, West Georgia knocked off Tennessee Tech 61-59. Yesterday, Western Carolina beat Stetson in the ASUN SoCon Challenge 76-65. And Sanford beat Central Arkansas in overtime 84-77. Lenny Acup on the other side of that matchup this time. Cameron Hunter had 26 points. Oh wow, Javion Guy King's back. He had 13 points. It's going to be an interesting year in the Atlantic Sun. So many new players. 1:25 to go in the half. UNA trails 39-20. 4.6 seconds on the shot clock as the Tigers inbound to the right of the goal. North Alabama in a zone look right here out of the timeout. Whaling takes it left wing, pulls up for three. Bacchus with a hand in his face, and oh my goodness, that tickled the bottom of the twine. 6-3 of the half for the Tigers. UNA trails 42-20. North Alabama's mustered just 9 points the last 10 minutes of game time. Bacchus in the right corner, jabs towards the baseline, backs down his man with the right shoulder now, left-handed dribble, spins back baseline with the right hand, floater up and in. Good muscle from Dante Bacchus. Under a minute left, 55.8 seconds to be exact. North Alabama trails by 20. Dante 4 points. He's the only other scorer besides Kevin Dukovic and Cornelius Williams with more than one field goal made. UNA in a 1-2-2 zone. Cross court pass, right corner Davidson, extra kick, right wing, three ball Buckner. Oh, he buried it. 7-3 in the first half from North Alabama. 38 seconds left in the first half. UNA trails by 23. Jefferson runs the point. Wants a screen from Jamal. Works away from it, works to Kev in the left corner. Kev scored UNA's first 7 points. He's been held scoreless since. He's in trouble in the orange paint. Has to pass out. Howell, right wing, lets it fly. Off the front side of the rim, rebound by Walling. Shot clock is off, 15 seconds left in the half. Tigers trying to close it out strong. Dallas Thomas with it on the left wing. Dribbles with the right hand. Steps back top of the arc, passes back left to Davidson. Davidson overhead flip back to Hunter. Hunter 3 with 1 second. Can't get it to fall as it goes up and hits the backboard. And that's the end of the first half of basketball. Not the effort Tony Poolhole wanted in that first half. He wants to know the status of Cornelius Williams, who's hobbling back to the locker room. And your score at the halftime break. Clemson 45, North Alabama 22. We'll catch our breath. This is UNA Basketball, brought to you by Roar Lions Productions.
It's bow time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Hey everyone, my name is Katie Hewitt, and I'm the Director of Food and Beverage here at RTJ at the Shoals. Don't forget, our team at the Shoals is prepared to meet the needs of any event, whether a small gathering with friends and family or a large corporate party. Our team can handle it all. Say I do with the most beautiful view of the Tennessee River. With our personal event team, newly renovated bridal suite, come book a tour and see how we can make your day special and one to remember. The Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals is the perfect backdrop for your special day.
Reserve food and beverage by calling 256-446-5111. Swing away at RTJ.
Huddle up, wing lovers, and double your count for less on Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings. When you buy one order of traditional wings, get one for 50% off. No time to dine? Order for delivery and wing it up with a crew at home. Or pick up takeout when you're on the go. Limit one per order, not valid with any other offers. Additional terms and conditions apply. Huddle up for Wing Tuesday at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
At Lawn Pride of Northwest Alabama, we offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama or by calling 938-410-50.
Let's get you your first half stats, brought to you by Club Tails, the original cocktail in a can. North Alabama in that opening half of basketball shot at 32.3% from the field, 10 of 31. Clemson shot at 50%, 17 of 34. UNA 2 of 14 from 3, while Clemson went 7 of 18 from 3. That's 38.9%. Lions went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Clemson went 4 of 5. North Alabama 0 of 1. Individually, North Alabama was led by Kevin Dukovicic. He scored North Alabama's first 7 points. He has not scored since then. two players with 4 points. That's Dante Bacchus, 2 of 5 from the field. Cornelius Williams, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Dallas Howell, 3 points, 4 rebounds. Cannon Jefferson, just 2 points. Tank Washington, Cortez Graham Howard, Kadar Bodie, Jamal Albritton, Darkon King all played in that first half but did not score. Braylon Patton has the only bench points for North Alabama, as Clemson's bench outscored North Alabama 29-2, and that might be one of the biggest things for North Alabama. The starting five's great, but you've got to have somebody step up on that bench. Tigers were led by R.J. Gottfried off the bench. He's got an interesting journey. Played his first 2 seasons at Clemson. 69 games, 1 game started, averaged about 4.5 points per game during that run. Transferred to Georgia, where he started all 33 games last year. Averaged 6.4 points per game for the Dogs. Now he's back home, originally from Sewanee, Georgia, with the Clemson Tigers. He's played 106 career games. Now back with Clemson. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He's 5 of 5 from the field. The true freshman, Zach Foster, 4-star out of Atlanta, Georgia. He has 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He's also 3 of 3 from the field. So their top 2 scorers, 19 points, 8 of 8 from the field. 5 assists, 8 rebounds. That's a pretty good line right there. Let's see here. Dallas Thomas, redshirt freshman, 6 points. Carter Welling, the transfer from Utah Valley, 6 points. Justin Porter, the transfer from MTSU, with 5 points. Jake Whalen with 3 points. And Nick Davidson with just 2 points. Clemson did out-rebound UNA 24-15. 5 rebounds from Gottfried, 4 from Whalen. 6, though, from Carter Welling, who's down there, 6.6 rebounds. North Alabama outscored in the paint 20-16, and that was really Clemson's early success. So that's 16 of North Alabama's 22 points coming inside the paint, and that's really the strength of this UNA team. Pip points, points in the paint. Lions only turned it over 5 times in that first half. That's really not bad. Clemson 3 turnovers. They played clean basketball the second half of that opening half. Points off turnovers, even 3-3, so that's good to see. Clemson has 12 second chance points off 8 offensive rebounds. North Alabama, 8 second chance points off 6 offensive rebounds. So you kind of like that area too, although you'd like to box out a little more and eliminate some of Clemson's second chance tries. Those are your first half stats, brought to you by Club Tales, the original cocktail in a can. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, Grant Wakefield will talk some track and field and women's flag football. Special guest up here, up high with me. There's Drew and Davis, the boys in the back, snapping photos, making videos. They're the dudes with the cameras. We'll take that timeout. Grant Wakefield will catch up with us next. This is UNA basketball. Almost said football. It's crossover season on Roar Lions Productions.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Help build the pride today by becoming a North Alabama Athletics corporate partner. Join the UNA Lions Sports Network and be a part of the broadcast as UNA travels across the country taking on the best. Become an ESPN sponsor and your business can help put North Alabama on the worldwide leader in sports. Want your logo seen in front of the most loyal fan bases around on social media and at UNA's athletic facilities? Visit roarlions.com for more information.
Flavor is calling at Lost Pizza Company Shoals. Introducing the new limited time only Margarita Pizza. Fresh basil, fine ripened tomatoes, and creamy mozzarella pearls on our homemade crust. Light, bright, and bursting with flavor. Try our all new dry rub wings, seasoned to perfection with bold smoky spices that'll have you coming back for more. Don't forget dessert. Cotton Blues cheesecake slices are here. Creamy, dreamy, and downright legendary. These flavors won't stick around forever. Only at Lost Pizza Company Shoals, where the lost get fed.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusts are success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy, scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select Utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Grant Wakefield here with you, checking in here at the half. On Tuesday, September 30th, the University of North Alabama made a special announcement announcing the launch of 5 new sports. Men's and women's indoor track, men's and women's outdoor track, and women's flag football are the sports the Lions are adding. North Alabama will become the 6th Division I institution in the country, 2nd in the state of Alabama, and 2nd in the UAC to announce the launch of women's flag football. Dr. Josh Looney, Director of Athletics here at North Alabama, says that it was important for the Lions to lead and be out front of the growth of women's flag football.
And then we're excited to lead and be part of that. We'll be just the 6th Division I school to activate women's flag football. We'll join Alabama State in-state and UT Arlington that's in the UAC. We expect as the 2028 Olympic Games continue to come to fruition and additional ads in the NCAA level, we expect that number to grow very rapidly, very quickly. And to be on the front end of that was important for us to be a leader with UNA in that space.
Flag football is also growing across the country thanks to initiatives like the 2028 Olympics and NFL flag. And here in the Shoals community, flag football is growing thanks to Kilby Laboratory School 5th grader R.G. Campbell.
In April, I pitched the idea to a Shoals Spark idea competition for kids my age. Our school does it every year, and I really wanted to win it this year. Soon after, I partnered with Randy Burns at Florence Parks and Rec, and today we're in the middle of our very first season. I'm excited to see my dream grow, and I'm excited to see more colleges and more people looking at it. Like UNA, that just shows me that dreams can come true, and it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how big or small you are, you can do anything. I'm just very happy.
Dr. Looney also announced the launch of 4 new track programs, all led by UNA head cross country coach Connor Callahan. Men's and women's both will see new additions with both indoor and outdoor distance-based programs coming soon. Dr. Looney has also mentioned that this has been a goal for him ever since he stepped foot in Florence.
And for years, really, at least in the years that I've been here, the question is, how can we grow that program? How can we continue to invest in our distance athletes? And when you didn't have a track, it is tough to do that. And thanks to a generous donation that we received at the Cox Creek Sports Complex, we were able to install the Hewlett and Jacqueline Gregory track at Cox Creek Sports Complex just this past April, which has opened the door for us to take a phased approach to growing our cross-country program in a distance-based track and field program that we think will absolutely elevate our cross-country programs immediately and will grow the sport over time at UNA.
Head coach Connor Callahan says that the addition of indoor and outdoor track shows that UNA is ready for growth and ready to make some noise.
But you talk about adding track and adding sports. Our sport is one that has been taken away from some universities. So it again shows the growth that we're having here at UNA as a university, as an athletic department. It shows that we are here to stay and we are here to, make some noise.
All 5 sports will begin play in the 2026-27 athletic year. And if you want more information, you can visit roarlions.com for more. We'll be back with the second half after this.
Tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Searching for a way to add more space to your life? Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at midgardselfstorage.com.
Here we go. Welcome back. Benjamin Ray from Little John Coliseum in Clemson, South Carolina. A good contingency of UNA fans turning out. And I'll tell you what, it's kind of confusing. Clemson has that purple. So I see people out in the concourse in purple. I'm like, hey, UNA fan. Oh, no. It's a Clemson fan. It'll throw you off. All right, final 20 minutes. Let's see some competition from North Alabama. UNA trails 45-22. Clemson basketball to start the second half. Kevin Dukovic, Cannon Jefferson, Dallas Howell, Dante Bacchus, and Jamal Albritton start the half. I imagine we will not see Cornelius Wood to Kev. Kev jumps up through the lane, hangs up in the air, misses the floater. Tap in from Jamal Albritton's there, though. Followed it up with the right hand on the right side of the glass, and that's the Tony Poolhole hustle UNA wants to see, or Tony Poolhole wants to see from UNA. Godfrey, hands off. Buckner inside, floater. Oh, high off the window. He got it to go. 47-24 the score, 30 seconds into this second half. We are off and running. Looking at the bench for Neal. I do not see him. Oh, he's being stretched out on the floor? No. Must still be in the locker room. Bacchus, 3-ball, left corner, short. Buckner the board. Clemson races back the other way. Buckner up top to Davidson. One-handed pass down low to Godfrey. Too wide, it goes out of bounds. That's a Clemson turnover. You certainly don't like not seeing Neal out on the floor. I could see him not playing just to rest up. Big game against Chattanooga on Saturday. All right, here we go. Minute into this second half. UNA trails by 23. Here's Kevin Dukovic. Passes back left to Bacchus. Bacchus head full of steam. Picks up his dribble. Kev, top of the key. 3-ball, perfect. Kevin Dukovic swishes it home. He's into double figures for the 5th time this year. UNA trails by 20 now. Whalen. Hands off. Thomas with the left hand to the left elbow. Chest pass to Godfrey. Lines up the 3-ball from straight away. Barely draws the bottom of the iron. His first blemish. And Clemson does not like the start. They call a timeout. 18-19 to go. We'll take the timeout with them. Clemson 47, North Alabama 27. This is UNA basketball, thanks to Roar Lions Productions.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Join the University of North Alabama's Lions Athletic Club today. The Lions Athletic Club is the official booster club of the athletics department and provides increased scholarship opportunities, facility improvements, and operational expense support. Members of the Lions Athletic Club are eligible for priority seating at football and basketball events and access to hospitality areas at select sporting events. Membership begins at $300. Call 256-765-4615 or visit roarlions.com for more information.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Well, Cornelius Williams has emerged from the locker room, but it would appear his evening is over. He's got a hoodie on, which would be the equivalent to a football player not having their shoulder pads on, right? So hopefully it's nothing long-term for Neal. Hopefully it's just about resting him for what's to come. We know what Neal can do. Lions at Chattanooga Saturday, then UT Southern next week at noon. All right, 18-19 to go in this second half. UNA outscoring Clemson 5-2 to start the second half. And Tony Pujols going to like that hustle. I guarantee you he did not like his team's effort in the first half. I've called a lot of basketball games with Coach Pujols. And he's always going to challenge his team to compete for 40 minutes. And playing a full 40 minutes has been this team's problem so far. Led by 9 on the road against Mississippi State, could not stretch it out. Had a chance to blow out Lane. Lane kept it tight. UNA led by 18 with 6:15 to go. Ended up winning by 6. Double-digit lead against Northwestern State. Held on to win in overtime by 4. Blowing out ETSU. Went on to lose by 4. So it's a young team, still learning. Yes, there's a lot of older experience with Dallas Howell, Cornelius Williams, Dante Bacchus. But you've got to have good guard play, and the guards will come along. 18-17 left in the game. UNA trails 47-27. Lions with the basketball. Cannon, Dante, Dallas, Kev, Jamal Albritton in the game. Dallas around the screen, left wing, lets it fly and drops it home. Dallas turned the corner and buried it. His second three, he has 6 points. UNA trails by 17 now. Whalen, free throw line, bounce pass down low, deflected by Jamal, taken away by Kev. UNA off to an 8-2 start to start this second half. Jefferson thought about the three, passes back out on the Tiger Paw to Dallas, works right wing to Dante. Dante backs down his man with the right shoulder, into the orange paint, spins around, has to pass out to Dallas. Cannon swings it left side to Kev. Kev fakes left, drives right, pulls up, 3-ball, off the backside of the iron. Jamal Albritton gave it a look to the corner, but it's grabbed by Ace Buckner. Ace quickly down the floor. Clemson leads by 17. UNA on a 6-0 run at the moment. Bounce pass down low. Welling on the block, works on Bacchus with the left shoulder. Bacchus pushes him back. He gets the shoulder back in the chest, goes up with the right hand as he turns. Foul called. See who they get. 2 other Lions came over for help. Goes against Jamal Albritton. As Matt Daniels likes to say, got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. First free throw made by Carter Welling. Welling, third school in 3 seasons, started at UC Irvine, played his sophomore year at Utah Valley, was the WAC Defensive Player of the Year. Missed the second free throw, Jamal Albritton snags it. 3 minutes into this final half, UNA trails by 18. Cannon Jefferson up top, around the screen left. Gets to the left wing, dribbles between the legs, steps back, lets it fly for 3, nothing but net. Cannon Jefferson heating up. North Alabama's 5th 3, and the Lions have trimmed it to 15. Get it down to 12 at the next media. Kev, pestering. Ace works back to Welling. Welling top of the arc, dribbles in with the right hand, pumps the break, spins around, mauled by Maul. Jamal Albritton out of control defensively, just grabbed him by the chest. And 2 more free throws right here for Carter Welling. Jamal Albritton picks up his second personal. So Carter Welling was part of a WAC regular season championship at Utah Valley. Made a NIT run. Second team all-WAC selection last year. First year here in the ACC with Clemson. Hits the first free throw. Makes it a 16-point lead. 1 more free throw. He goes 2 of 2 that trip. .36 left. UNA trails by 17. Lions outscoring Clemson 11-5 though here in this second period. Jefferson points as he passes off to Bacchus. Bacchus on the Tiger Paw, hands off to Jefferson. Jefferson with the left hand, spins back around, steps back, crosses over right, 2 steps, right block, loses it off of his foot. That's a UNA turnover. Sixth North Alabama turnover, first of the half. Each team now with 6 turnovers. Tigers back the other way. Flip up top to Porter. Porter passes off left to Whalen. Whalen, bounce pass, high post, top of the key, Godfrey. Godfrey works over to Whalen. Whalen dribbles between the legs, loses it. 7 on the shot clock. Over to Foster. Foster deep heave with 4 on the shot clock. High miss, offensive rebound by Whalen, who outjumped everybody for it. Second chance try for Clemson. Foster has a mismatch with Howard on him. Passes over his shoulder, right side. Thompson, catch and release 3 off the front side of the iron. Rebound deflected around. Kev down to the floor in a third try. Justin Porter came away with it. Gottfried, head full of steam, goes up strong, and he's fouled by Jamal Albritton. Kevin Nikovicic telling Jamal Albritton to go up strong. And that sends us to the media timeout. His third personal. 15-37. North Alabama in this second half. Outscoring Clemson 11-5, but it's the Tigers with a 50-33 lead. Back after this on Roar Lions Productions.
Offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Flavor is calling at Lost Pizza Company Shoals. Introducing the new limited time only Margarita Pizza. Fresh basil, fine ripened tomatoes, and creamy mozzarella pearls on our homemade crust. Light, bright, and bursting with flavor. Try our all new dry rub wings, seasoned to perfection with bold smoky spices that'll have you coming back for more. Don't forget dessert. Cotton Blues cheesecake slices are here. Creamy, dreamy, and downright legendary. These flavors won't stick around forever. Only at Lost Pizza Company Shoals, where the lost get fed.
Clemson shot at 50% in the first half. The Tigers 1 of 5 from the floor. Here in this second half, and North Alabama's outscoring Clemson 11-5 in the period. Clemson, though, with the lead 50-33. Hello, friends. I'm Benjamin Ray back high here in Little John Coliseum. And Tony Poole, I imagine, challenged his team to have better effort in the second half, to play with that stalk and ambush mentality that he brings to this program. And that's what we've seen. And it's Jamal Albritton. 2 points, 2 rebounds. He did just pick up his 3rd personal foul, but Jamal was kind of in the spark plug in this second half, making the hustle plays for the Lions. All right, so let's see how UNA responds after this media timeout. It's R.J. Gottfried at the line. Dante Bacchus leads the Lions out. Jamal Albritton's still in. Here's Cortez Graham-Howard and Tank Washington. And Kevin Dukovic, who's UNA's top scorer with 10 points. UNA 4 of 7 from the field in the half. And here we go, R.J. Gottfried shooting 2. He was perfect in the first half, 5 of 5, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And free throw bounced around a couple of times before falling in. And he hits the second. 15:27 to go. UNA trails 52-33 now. Cortez Graham-Howard runs the point, the true freshman, 3-star out of Nashville, Tennessee. Dante Bacchus comes to get it out near the circle at half court. Hands off to Graham-Howard. Back to Dante, right wing. Squares up to the basket. Jabs right, works left. Dribbles with the left hand up top to Tank. Shot fake. Tank drives straight in. Goes up strong. Floats through the air. Shot blocked out of bounds. 6 on the shot clock, and North Alabama inbounds to the right of the goal. I'd like to see Tank go up a little stronger with that. He's 6'7", 210 pounds. All right, Cortez Graham-Howard inbounds to the right side of the goal. Lobs to Dante, spins around, drives in with 4 on the shot clock. Dante right to the rack. Oh, his shot blocked from behind by Gottfried. Clemson sprinting back the other way. Porter, hands off, gets it back from Foster. Porter drives straight in, orange paint, adjusts in the air, misses, but he's fouled from behind. If it's Jamal Albritton, it's his 4th. If it's Dante Bacchus, it's his 1st, and it does, in fact, go against Dante. Then it's Justin Porter to the line for a pair. 3 seasons at MTSU. Led the team in scoring each of the last 2 years. 2nd team All-Conference USA selection. And he quickly hits both. Or just one. Went 1 of 2, excuse me. 14:50 left in the game. UNA trails by 20, so we're right back to where we started at the halftime break. Or correction, UNA trail by 23 at the break. Bacchus, right wing. Picks up his dribble, finds Kev. Kev through the paint, loses his handle. There's the foul call. Chase Thompson picks it up, his first. First team foul against Clemson in this half. Graham-Howard inbounds to Bacchus. Bacchus works over to Jamal, hands back off to Bacchus left side. Now he backs down Thompson with the left shoulder. Dante double. Tank helps him out near half court. 8 on the shot clock. Kev takes it near side with the right hand, crosses over left, chest pass to Cortez Graham-Howard, lets it fly from 3, connects! The true freshman gets into the scorebook for the first time tonight. Buries the triple. Trims it back down to 17. 14:08 to go in this final 20 minutes. Clemson basketball. Porter, top of the key, steps back around a screen. Left side, answers with a triple of his own. Kevin Dukovic fell down trying to go underneath the screen. Now Kev gets by his man, takes off right to the rack, spins in the orange paint with contact, hangs up, misses, but Kev draws the foul. Foul goes against Zach Foster, the true freshman. And Kevin Dukovic to the line for a pair of free throws. During his breakout year, he has struggled from the free throw line, 62.5% from the field. Connects on the first. Cavs up to 11 points, team high for North Alabama. Second free throw, money. UNA trails 56-38 now. Lions outscoring Clemson 16 rather to 11. 13:40 to go in the half. Clemson slows it down. Foster screen to his left with the left hand, flips it right corner to Porter. Porter jabs right, drives baseline, cut off by Graham Howard. Tigers backtrack. Foster overhead flip left corner. Thompson drives baseline through the orange paint, flips out to Porter left corner. 4 on the shot clock, gets inside, leaves off to Gottfried. Gottfried soars high for a two-handed slam. 2 more pit points for Clemson. 13-13 left. UNA trails by 20 again. Cortez Graham Howard runs the point for North Alabama. Dante Bacchus right side over to Tank. Tank with the left hand gets to the free throw line. Hands off to Kev. Kev behind the back dribble. Dribbles between the legs now. 9 on the shot clock. He's got to go. He wants Dante. Flips back to Tank, left wing. Shot fake. Tank with 5. Gets in the orange paint. Flings it up. Misses. Draws the foul, though. And Tank Washington to the line as R.J. Gottfried picks up that foul. Well, it was nice to have Washington on your side against Northwestern State. He had the game-winning block in regulation. Played 8 minutes, had the biggest impact for North Alabama. First free throw short. Darkon King checks in. Braden corrects me, it was in overtime, that game-winning block. He misses both free throws. Lions now 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Got to make the most. Oh no, Foster wide open left side. Can't get the 3 ball to fall. Offensive rebound, Butta Johnson, who's in the game. He dances around, stripped by Tank, gets it back out to Porter. Another second chance try for the Tigers. Foster wants it out near half court, guarded by Bacchus. Hands off to Porter. Porter around the screen, free throw line, little flip, short. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Kadar Bodie, who just checked in. Graham Howard takes off down the floor. Picks up his dribble, KB helps him out. KB, Graham Howard, Bacchus, King, Tank in the game. Tank from the right wing. Chest pass to King. King hands off to Cortez Graham Howard with the left hand back to King. Darkon King, shot fake, 8 on the shot clock, he's got to go. Works his man with the left shoulder, tough turnaround fadeaway jumper. How about that? He gets it to go, nothing but net. Darkon King with 2 points. UNA trails by 18, 11:44 to go. Here on this late night with the Lions on the East Coast. Zach Foster inside the orange paint in traffic, throws up a wild shot and he gets it to trickle in. 3 times it bounced off the iron, and it was kind, and UNA trails by 20 again. Cortez Graham Howard right side sets up shot, pulls up for 3. The freshman can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound, snagged by Butta Johnson from Huntsville, Alabama. Played at Grissom High School. Oh, a turnover, Tank with an interception. Here comes Clemson, leading the nation in fewest turnovers per game at 6. They've turned it over 7 times now. Graham Howard, bounce pass right side to KB. UNA wants to do something off of this turnover. King, hands off to Graham Howard, pocket nearly picked. Out near half court, he recovers, 8 on the shot clock, he's got to go. Drives in on the fellow freshman Foster. King with 5 on the shot clock. Tank takes it up top with 3. Cortez Graham Howard, left wing, catch and release 3, an air ball. King called it underneath, but not enough time on the shot clock. Tigers defended the full 30, timeout on the floor. North Alabama outscoring Clemson 18-15 here in this second half, but it's the Tigers with a 20-point advantage. 10:38 remaining here in Clemson, South Carolina. Tigers 60, North Alabama 40. This is UNA basketball from Moorlines Productions. And Suites Downtown, a proud corporate partner of North Alabama Athletics. Located at 505 South Court Street in downtown Florence, you'll be just a short walk from shops, restaurants, take a short walk to visit the Civil War Hospital at Pope's Tavern Museum or the University of North Alabama, or take a short drive to Helen Keller's birthplace in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Enjoy daily free hot breakfast, Wi-Fi, and the indoor pool. You'll find everything you need right where you need it. That's Hampton Inn and Suites Downtown.
At CB&S Bank, tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama Athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
North Alabama trails Clemson with 10:38 left in this ball game, 60-40, but the Lions are outscoring the Tigers 18-15. So you like that, and you like the fact that Clemson shot at 50% in the first half and now 40% in the second half. UNA shot at 32% in the first half, and how about 50% in the second half? Tony Pull igniting his team. And I know you're still down, but it's like I said at the break. You just want to see this UNA team compete. What do you have in you to compete? North Alabama playing without Cornelius Williams in this second half. He went down with an injury at the end of the first half. I don't want to speculate what. I'm way up high. It is good there's no ice on him. Hopefully it's just being cautious with the star big man. All right, on the floor for North Alabama. Cannon Jefferson and Dallas Howell meet Darkon King, Tank Washington, and Kadar Bodie. Clemson basketball, 10:38 remaining here in Clemson, South Carolina. Late night with the Lions. UNA trails 60-40. Clemson with the basketball. UNA trying to keep the strong second half defensive effort going. Hunter back in the ball game. Screen to his left. Gets to the left elbow. Kicks right corner, wide open Buckner. Passes on the three. Drives baseline. Shot blocked by Dallas Howell, but there's a foul call. Kadar Bodie was there too. Let's see who they call. Well, they announced Cannon Jefferson, but Cannon was nowhere near that. I think it was 5. It was 5. They announced the wrong number, Kadar Bodie. Cannon was on the opposite side of the floor. So my guess, Kadar's 5, Cannon's 4, and obviously maybe he didn't see the thumb. First free throw missed by Ace Buckner. Clemson now 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Buckner connects on the second. UNA trails by 21. Lions trail by 23 at the break. Almost 3/4 of the way through this one. King kicks up top to Jefferson. 3 ball straight away. Front side of the iron, rims down. Davidson collects the board with a cradle grab. Clemson, chance to equal their halftime lead right here. Buckner, left wing, launches, long miss, rebound bounces. He's able to get his own rebound. Tony Pujols discussed that his team cannot get the offensive glass. Second chance for Hunter. Hunter through the orange paint. Flips out to Buckner, right wing. Passes on the 3. Shot clock at 9 with the left hand. Gets to the free throw line. Chest pass to Davidson. 3 ball short. A third try on this possession. Nobody can get a rebound. Butta Johnson lobs down low, and Nick Davidson's grabbed by Tank Washington. And Tony Pujols will not be happy with that. North Alabama being out-rebounded 36-19 and 14-7 on the glass. Cannon Jefferson to the bench. Braylon Patton checks in for the first time in this second half. .936 to go in the game. UNA trails 61-40. Hunter directs traffic. Third try on this possession for the Tigers. Screen to his right, top of the key, dribbles off his foot. Dallas Howell takes it away. Fast break opportunity for Howell. Howell, jump stop on the block, hand in his face, powers it in. He's up to 8 points. UNA trims it down to 19 again. 9:14 remaining here in this game. Clemson basketball. Backdoor cut off. Davidson goes out to get it. Handoff's not there. He spins around on the right side. He's in trouble. Finally, Dylan Hunter bails him out. Hunter up top. Shot clock at 8. 3 ball left side. Lets it fly. He drills it. Hand in his face. His first field goal. Clemson, 9th 3 of the game. UNA trails 22 now. 64-42. 8:42 left in the game. Darkon King looks to answer with a 3 from straight away, and he does. Darkon King with 5 points. His first 3 of the year. Makes it a 19-point contest. 8:30 to go here in Clemson, South Carolina. North Alabama taking on an ACC opponent for the 4th time in program history. A deflection and a steal by KB. 2-on-1. Tank back to KB. KB right to the rack. Hangs up for the transition layup. 7th turnover for Clemson. The Tigers average 6 per game. And North Alabama's made it a 17-point game with 8:08 left. Timeout Clemson. Coach Brownell wants to talk about it. North Alabama, a strong spurt right there, and it starts on the defensive end. 8:06 remaining here in Clemson, South Carolina. Let's take the timeout from Little John Coliseum. Yeah, it's Clemson 64, North Alabama 47. You're listening to UNA Basketball from Roar Lines Productions.
Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success, it takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Another exciting year of UNA athletics is here. Don't miss any of the action. Become a season ticket holder today. Season tickets are available for soccer, volleyball, football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Don't wait until the last second. Avoid the lines. Reserve your seats and support the pride. Visit roarlines.com or call 256-765-5466 to find out when season tickets go on sale.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
Camera malfunction, we're back. 8:06 remaining here in Clemson, South Carolina, and this is the second half North Alabama wanted to see. A sluggish start to this one. UNA trailed 45-22 at the break. North Alabama outscoring Clemson 25-19 in the second half. And doing it without Cornelius Williams. So who's been doing it? Well, a little bit of everybody. Kevin Nikovicic, 12 points. Dallas Howell, 8 points. But then you've got Darkon King, 5 points off the bench. Braylon Patton, Kadar Bodie, Jamal Albritton, 2 points. Cortez Graham Howard, 3 points. And the UNA bench has scored 12 of North Alabama's 25 points in the second half after having just 2 bench points in the opening half. And for North Alabama to repeat through the ASUN this year, the bench is going to have to get involved. I think Tony Poole in this would tell you the starting 5 is great and experienced. But he'd like to see somebody step up as that 6th man. Here we go, 8:06 to go. North Alabama trails 64-47. Lions outscoring the Tigers 25-19 in the period. Darkon King, Tank Washington, Kadar Bodie, Braylon Patton, and Dallas Howell in the ball game. Tigers inbound on the near sideline. They just called the timeout, and we're back playing basketball. Falster in the left corner, guarded by KB. Steps back left wing. Time to line up the 3. Lets it fly off the backside of the iron. Dallas Howell deflects the rebound over to Patton. Braylon Patton, the true freshman, marches down the floor. Gets inside, pulls back out. Patton from Hueytown. KB takes it right wing, drives in, 2 steps through the orange paint, hangs up, floater short. Darkon King misses the tip in. Tank a third try, his shot blocked. Fight for the rebound, tie up underneath, ball still loose, jump ball. Possession, North Alabama. Tank Washington was able to stick with it, tied up Nick Davidson. And that is North Alabama basketball right there. You love that kind of hustle. Lions inbound to the right of the goal. Darkon soars high. Jabs left, shoots a deep 2 from 18 feet short. Dallas Howell saves it from going out of bounds. Lions stay with it. Shot clock did not reset. 9 on the clock. Patton up top with it. Behind the back dribble. Free throw line. 2 steps. Hangs up in the air. Leaves off to Tank Washington. Reverse layup is there from the right side to the left side of the orange paint. And North Alabama makes it a 15-point ball game with 7:12 to go. Lions need a stop. Porter works down low to Godfrey. Godfrey blitzed. Overhead flip. Right corner to Falster. Now Porter takes it left wing. Misses the 3. Tank Washington the rebound. Lions down the floor, down 15. Patton, straight line drive, spins around, finds Tank, 3 ball, straight away. Tank Washington in and out. Darkon King takes the rebound away in traffic. Dallas Howell, catch and release, left wing. Oh, off the front side of the rim. We were ready to roar. 6:40 left in the game. North Alabama's down 64-49, but the Lions are outplaying Clemson right now here in this second period. Godfrey drives in on Howell to the left block. Help comes. Howell blocked it. Tank couldn't snag it, though. Dallas Howell, a great block. Clemson shooting at 31% from the field in this second half. With Alabama still on a 7-0 run. Tank Washington gets a breather. 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for Tank in this second half. And UNA needs another stop. Let's make it interesting. Welling on the block against Jamal. Double comes, stripped by KB. 3-on-2, back the other way. Bodie right to the rack through the orange paint with contact, misses. Offensive rebound, Jamal Albritton, who soared high. Flips it back up and he's fouled, missed it. Foul call goes against Carter Welling. And it's Jamal Albritton to the line for 2. And right now, North Alabama just out hustling Clemson. Jamal Albritton played in 2 games last year before tearing his Achilles in practice. This is the first free throw. Free throws have been tough for North Alabama this year. Lions now 2 of 6 in this one. Jamal, one more free throw. Rattles it in. They tried to hop out. 14-point contest. UNA trails, 6:08 to go in the game. Lions trying to make it interesting. Zach Foster runs the point. UNA on an 8-0 run. Clemson has not scored in 3 minutes. A three-ball airmail by Jake Wallen. Here comes Kadar Bodie in North Alabama. Bodie, top of the key with the left hand, crosses over right, jump stop through the orange paint, misses the layup try. Clemson back the other way. Foster leads off to Walling, soaring high, ends the 8-0 run in the 3-minute scoreless drought for Clemson. Lions trail by 16, 5:35 to go in this game. UNA trying to compete hard. Patton, behind the back dribble, gets through the orange paint with contact, goes up strong, and the true freshman from Hueytown High School fouled. He heads to the line. In a newcomer class, really hyped up by a couple of other players, it's been Braylon Patton that's probably surprised most. 6-foot guard. Scored 11 points in his collegiate debut against Mississippi State. Perfect on the first free throw. He's up to 3 points. For UNA fans, you'll remember a point guard for Clemson, Terrell Burden, or not Clemson, Kennesaw State, excuse me. Long, quick, that's Braylon Patton. Cortez Graham Howard checks in. Patton connects on the second free throw, and again, North Alabama's down 14 with 5:28 to go. At the next media, let's get it down to 10 and make it really interesting. The drive in, kick up top to Godfrey. Godfrey fakes the handoff, right wing in trouble now. Kevin Kovacic is in as well. Porter from the right side, crosses over left, loses his handle. Welling takes it, straight line three ball on the way, high miss, box out for the rebound. Jamal Alberton saves it from going out of bounds. Dante Bacchus is grabbed as he tried to catch it. And the foul call goes against Jake Whalen. 6th team foul against Clemson, and it's UNA basketball. Clemson right now just +1 on the glass in the second half. It's big. Clemson some full court man-to-man pressure. 5 minutes to go here in Clemson, South Carolina from Littlejohn Coliseum. Yeah, the Lions are trying to come back. UNA trails by 14. Graham Howard into the orange paint. Left-handed runner swatted away. Fight for the rebound. King crashes in. Wallen comes away with it. 3-on-1 try. Back the other way. Oh, layup missed. Wallen's there for the cleanup, though. Off of a swat shot, Clemson turning defense into offense. UNA trails by 16, 4:30 to go in this game. Kovacic finds Dante in the left corner. Cut off as he drove baseline, backs down Godfrey with the left shoulder, spins back baseline, shot fake, he goes up, he's mauled. Foul against R.J. Godfrey, his third. And it's Dante Bacchus to the line. Dante with 4 points. 21 of 32 from the free throw line this season. He's had more free throw attempts than anybody this year. First free throw on the way. Make it a 15-point ball game. UNA trails 68-53. One more. He gets both. UNA trails by 14 again. Keep battling. 4:15 to go. Lions outscoring Clemson by 8 here in this second half. Whaling's been a spark plug. Has it top of the key. Bounce pass down low to Godfrey. Works on Albrighton. He gets it back after he had to kick it out. He's doubled again. Finds Foster. Foster three ball right wing. High clank. Fight for the rebound. Godfrey an offensive rebound. Second chance try. 17th offensive rebound for Clemson. Foster screen to his left, top of the key, drives in on Albrighton, sneaks by and misses. Fight for the rebound, deflected. And a third try on this possession. The Lions cannot grab a rebound without Cornelius Williams. Porter step back three, left wing, left it short. A fourth try and a whistle as the rebound was grabbed by Carter Welling, and somebody has got to step up and rebound for North Alabama. Carter Welling at the line when we come back. 3:39 to go. North Alabama trying to close it strong. Lions outscoring Clemson 32-23 here in this second half, but it's Clemson 68, North Alabama 54. This is UNA basketball via Roar Lions Productions.
My name is Katie Hewitt, and I'm the Director of Food and Beverage here at RTJ at the Shoals. Don't forget, our team at the Shoals is prepared to meet the needs of any event, whether a small gathering with family or party. Our team can handle it all. Say I do with the most beautiful view of the Tennessee River. With our personal event team, new innovative bridal suite, come book a tour and see how we can make your day special and one to remember. The Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals is the perfect backdrop for your special day.
Reserve food and beverage by calling 256-446-5111. Swing away at RTJ.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Hampton Inn and Suites downtown, a proud corporate partner of North Alabama Athletics. Located at 505 South Court Street in downtown Florence, you'll be just a short walk from shops, restaurants in the historic district. Take a short walk to visit the Civil War Hospital at Pope's Tavern Museum or the University of North Alabama. Or take a short drive to Helen Keller's birthplace in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Enjoy daily free hot breakfast, Wi-Fi, and the indoor pool. You'll find everything you need right where you need it. That's Hampton Inn and Suites downtown. Sometimes you just got to let the music cook. North Alabama's cooking in this second half. 3:33 to go. North Alabama has outscored Clemson 32-23. 68-54 the score. And after the disappointing opening half where North Alabama was outscored 45-22, this has certainly been the best case scenario for Tony Pujols' team, playing without Cornelius Williams in this second half. Kevin Nikovicic, 12 points. But it's been the North Alabama bench. 19 points in the game, 17 in this second half. So that's 17 of UNA's 32 points. Darkon King, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Braylon Patton, 4 points. I mean, everybody that has played has scored now for Tony Pujols. At the line for Clemson, shooting 2. It's a free throw from Carter Welling, connects on the first. Makes it a 15-point ball game. Don't know where the camera ran off to. Second free throw. He connects on that one as well. Clemson now 13-17 from the free throw line. Out-rebounding UNA 44-29 after they got 4 on that last possession. Nikovicic, King, Bacchus, Albritton, Cortez Graham-Howard in the ball game. King with it out on the Tiger Paw. Graham-Howard takes it from him out near the circle. Gets it back to King. Shot clock down to 9. Bacchus with it on the right side. Shot clock at 6. Bacchus has got to go with 5. Bacchus with the left hand, charges in on Gottfried. Nothing there with 2. He flips it up with the right hand, rolls around, gets it to go with the buzzer. Dante Bacchus with 8 points off the flip. 14-point deficit, final 3 minutes. Let's cut it to single digits. Dylan Hunter walks it up the floor, works around the screen right, jump stop, finds Walling up top. Works over to Foster, the true freshman with a left hand to the left wing. Gottfried takes it up top. Oh, wide open right corner. Wall in, 3-ball in and out. Rebound poked around and another offensive rebound for Clemson. 2:35 to go in the game. How about the Tigers have 20 offensive rebounds? They've converted that into 18 second chance points. Gottfried on the block, works on Albritton. In trouble, has to pass out. 3-ball right wing. Hunter buries it. making the Lions pay on the glass. Leads back out to 17 for Clemson, 2:14 to go in the contest. Graham Howard with a right hand, gets to the right block, goes up with it, wave it off, he's fouled. And Cortez Graham Howard draws the foul. He heads to the line for the first time. By my tally, these will be his first collegiate free throws. Ended his high school career at Hillsborough High School with a state championship. It's out of Nashville, a 3-star. And this is the first free throw. Man, North Alabama, 7 of 12 from the free throw line. He goes 1 of 2. Tony Bull sneaks a sub in. Kadar Bodie comes in for Kevin Dukovic. That's probably it for Kev. 12 points. Team high for North Alabama. .208 to go. North Alabama's down 73-57. Lions will try to stand tall defensively right now. Hunter, down near half court, guarded by KB. Clemson getting in their clock control offense. Here they go. Welling works right. Johnson overhead flip left corner to Foster. Extra pass. Whalen open left side. He hits another triple. Man, just like that, it was down to 14. It's out to 19 now. That was a 2. 1:38 to go. North Alabama trying to not let Clemson erase what's been a good second half. Darkon King finds Dante on the right side. Bacchus motions out, wants a clear out, charges in. Backs down his man with the right shoulder, spins back baseline, flip with the right hand. He got it to go. He's into double figures with 10. Timeout, Tony Poolhole. He wants to make a substitution timeout. King Walker gets in the ball game. Walker makes his season debut. Redshirt freshman from Detroit, Michigan. 1:17 remaining. North Alabama's down 76-59. So it's KB, Darkon, Cortez Graham, Howard, Jamal Albritton, and Kingston. King guards Wallen, who's just knocked down a couple of threes. Final minute. Foster up top with it, backtracks, works over to Hunter left side. Hunter a deflection, taken away by King. 2 Kings on the floor. King quickly down the floor, leaves off to Cortez Graham Howard, dribbles between the legs, backtracks, steps back, lets the 3 fly, short off the front side of the iron. Rebound poked around. Here's Clemson in transition. 40 seconds left. Tigers, this could be their final offensive possession. Wallen works down low to Gottfried, spins on Jamal, goes up, fouled. Jamal Albritton picks up his 4th personal. R.J. Gottfried picks up the foul. Oh, we're going to the monitor with 30 seconds left. Or no, there's a technical against Clemson. A technical foul assessed against Clemson. And they're talking to the North Alabama bench right now. North Alabama's getting to pick the free throw shooter, I think. Jamal Albritton just fouled out. Dante Bacchus checks in. Darkon King to the line to shoot the free throw. Darkon, 5 points. Give him 6. He hits the first. So it's a team technical foul. Again, we're way up here, so we don't get any explanation. Darkon hits the second. And now Gottfried will shoot his free throws back the other way. 30 seconds left. North Alabama's down 15. Goffried, 14 points, 6 rebounds. Give him 15 points after he makes the first free throw. UNA's down 16. All in all, a good second half from North Alabama. Trailed by 23 at the break. All things considering, UNA should finish this in the teens. Gottfried, free throw number 2. He gets it to go. 30.6 seconds left. UNA's down 17. Game clock a half second behind the shot clock. But this will be the final shot for North Alabama. King with the left hand. Drives in, strip, turns it over. Hunter back the other way in transition. A lob. Oh, and it's thrown down by Zach Foster and a foul. A poster moment for the true freshman who erupts the crowd. Foul goes against King. They give about 4 replays of it. And Zach, another replay. He found the camera afterwards. He gets the and 1 to go, and UNA trails by 20. 12 seconds left. Tony Poolhole doesn't want his team to do anything. And that will not represent how hard North Alabama played in the second half. A good bounce back effort. 2 head coaches shake hands, embrace at half court. And that's your final score. Clemson 81, North Alabama 61. The Lions fall to an ACC team for the 4th time at the Division I level. Clemson improves to 4-1, while North Alabama falls to 2-3. Lions are off until Saturday. UNA will travel up to Chattanooga to complete the ASUN SoCon Challenge. Final score, Clemson 81, North Alabama 61. We'll be back with the CBNS Bank postgame locker room report, where we'll chat with North Alabama head coach Tony Poole. Hopefully catch up with Kevin Dukovic as well. This is UNA Basketball. You're listening to it via Roar Lions Productions.
Simpson's Collision Repair has 3 body shops in the Shoals area, and all are operated by 3 brothers. The quality of work and commitment to satisfaction, combined with ongoing training, state-of-the-art equipment, and expert staff, your vehicle is fixed the way it should be. Located on Hilton Drive in Florence, Highway 72 in Killen, and Cox Boulevard in Sheffield, Simpson's Collision, you'll notice and appreciate the difference. Proud sponsor of UNA Athletics.
Hey guys, how long have you been wearing those out-of-date, scratched-up glasses? This is Dr. Hamp Moore with Renaissance Eye Care. Go ahead and do as the woman in your life has been asking and schedule an eye exam. You can go to renaissanceeyecare.com or call 767-5000 to see either Dr. Kathy Warner, Dr. Lisa Campbell, or myself. Everyone knows it's time to evaluate the health of your eyes and get a new pair of glasses. We can make sure you won't miss any of the action this fall. And Roar Lions.
Help build the pride today by becoming a North Alabama Athletics corporate partner. Join the UNA Lions Sports Network and be a part of the broadcast as UNA travels across the country taking on the best. Become an ESPN sponsor and your business can help put North Alabama on the worldwide leader in sports. Want your logo seen in front of the most loyal fan bases around on social media and at UNA's athletic facilities? Visit roarlions.com for more information.
At CBNS Bank, tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama Athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CBNS Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's time for the CBNS Bank postgame locker room report. A full game recap, player of the game, and a look ahead. Now back to the stadium for the CBNS Bank postgame locker room report.
Welcome back to Little John Coliseum. Yeah, North Alabama fell to Clemson 81-61 tonight. North Alabama did outscore Clemson 39-36. in the second half, so it was a good bounce-back effort from Tony Poolhol's squad. CBNS Bank post-game locker room report. Let's get you a game tracker update brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites downtown. Feel the Hamptonality. North Alabama got off to a good start in this one. Lions led early on. Kevin Dukovic scored the first 7 points. Then it was all Clemson for the remainder of that first half. Clemson finished the first half outscoring UNA 45-22, while shooting at 50% from the field, 17 of 34. They knocked down 7 threes. Well, North Alabama shot at just 32%, going 2 of 14 from 3. So one of two things was going to happen for North Alabama in that second half. You were either going to get blown out or try to make a game of it, and North Alabama elected to do what we've seen North Alabama do so many times, and that's get out there and compete. In the second half, North Alabama outscored Clemson 39-36. Cut it within 14 a couple of different occasions, could never really get over that hump right there. But North Alabama in the second half, much improved offensively, shot at 41% from the field. 5 of 14 from 3, that's 36%. Meanwhile, after Clemson went 50% in the first half, the Lions held Clemson to a 36% clip in the second half. So it was much better defensively and really offensively for North Alabama. The Lions only turned it over 8 times tonight, while Clemson turned it over 12 times. For Clemson, they came in leading the nation with 6 total turnovers. Trying to go through their game by game to see what the turnovers had looked like. But still, I mean, when you have a team averaging 6 turnovers per game and you force them to 12, and it's a good ACC team like that, well, you're pretty content. So that's a good job from North Alabama. You hear Tony Poole say it all the time, value the basketball and compete. And that's what North Alabama did in the second half. It's your Game Tractor update brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites downtown. Feel the Hamptonality. Well, we got up, drove 6 hours and some change up here. We almost made it on one stop. We're not going to name names, but one of the boys in the back asked for an emergency stop, so we granted it. Made great time. Half of our crew toured some Clemson facilities. The other half got ready for the game, and here we are. Great show out. Appreciate all the UNA fans that turned out tonight. And we'll make the trek back home tomorrow. Get ready for some women's basketball on Wednesday. Football next Saturday, final game inside of Brawley Stadium. Then before Thanksgiving, we'll have a final basketball game next Wednesday with the UNA men. So busy stretch coming up. Oh, and don't forget, how could I forget? The women have a game Saturday, a doubleheader. Football game at 1. Hopefully we get that basketball game on air. We'll see. That's a tight window. They didn't ask me when they scheduled it. They never do. Your score, Clemson 81, North Alabama 61. I joke. We'll be back after this with some final post-game stats. Our player of the game still to come. We're here from North Alabama head coach Tony Poole and Kevin Dukovic. This is the CBNS Bank post-game locker room report from Roar Lions Productions.
Tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama Athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CBNS Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you could say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on.
Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Call State Farm agent Steve Pierce or Bill Alexander today.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Hampton Inn and Suites Downtown, a proud corporate partner of North Alabama Athletics. Located at 505 South Court Street in downtown Florence, you'll be just a short walk from shops, restaurants in the historic district. Take a short walk to visit the Civil War Hospital at Pope's Tavern Museum or the University of North Alabama. Or take a short drive to Helen Keller's birthplace in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Enjoy daily free hot breakfast, Wi-Fi, and the indoor pool. You'll find everything you need right where you need it. That's Hampton Inn and Suites Downtown.
Flavor is calling at Lost Pizza Company Shoals. Introducing the new limited time only Margarita Pizza. Fresh basil, fine ripened tomatoes, and creamy mozzarella pearls on our homemade crust, light, bright, and bursting with flavor. Try our all new dry rub wings, seasoned to perfection with bold smoky spices that'll have you coming back for more. Don't forget dessert. Cotton Blues cheesecake slices are here. Creamy, dreamy, and downright legendary. These flavors won't stick around forever. Only at Lost Pizza Company Shoals, where the lost get fed.
Welcome back into the CBNS Bank post-game locker room report. I'm Benjamin Ray with you from Little John Coliseum. Yeah, North Alabama fell tonight to Clemson 81-61. It's time for our Bojangles famous chicken and biscuits. It's bow time. Player of the game. How about Kevin Dukovicic? 12 points for Kev. He scored UNA's first 7 of the night. He grabbed 2 rebounds, dished out 2 assists. He was 4 of 11 from the floor. Finished the game 2 of 6 from 3. We're going to hear from Kevin coming up here momentarily. He had some fans in the stands, some friends as well. We'll get Kev's thought on this game. Tony Pujols making his way over as well. So let's take this time out. When we come back, our post-game conversations with Kevin Dukovicic and Tony Pujols. This is UNA Basketball, brought to you by Roar Lions Productions.
Bank. Tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama Athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CBNS Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's bow time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on.
Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Call State Farm agent Steve Pierce or Bill Alexander today.
Hey guys, how long have you been wearing those out-of-date, scratched-up glasses? This is Dr. Hamp Moore with Renaissance Eye Care. Go ahead and do as the woman in your life has been asking and schedule an eye exam. You can go to renaissanceeyecare.com or call 767-5000 to see either Dr. Kathy Warner, Dr. Lisa Campbell, or myself. Everyone knows it's time to evaluate the health of your eyes and get a new pair of glasses. We can make sure you won't miss any of the action this fall. And Roar Lions.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Welcome back into the CBNS Bank postgame locker room report. I'm Benjamin Ray alongside Kevin Dukovicic, our Bojangles famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bow Time player of the game. Kev here, the sophomore, finished with 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And Kevin, I know not the end result you guys wanted tonight, but what was the difference in the level of competition from this team from the first half to the second half?
I just feel like in the second half, we just, like in the halftime, we talked about it. We understood what we was doing wrong, and we just fixed it. In the second half, we came out aggressive, wanted to play together as a team, and that's just what we did, just play together, play aggressive, and make sure we did our assignments on defense.
Now, we've seen a lot out of you, Cannon, Dallas, Dante, and Cornelius.
Yes, sir.
Now, tonight in the second half, you had 20 points from the bench. How nice was it to see so many of those guys get their chance tonight and come up in the final period?
Oh, no, yeah, for sure. We got a really deep team. Like, it's just a matter of time. Like, people are going to get the opportunity. They're going to show everybody what they can do. It's just hard. Like, it's just opportunity and just making the most out of your opportunity every time you step on the court. And that's what they did today.
Something you can definitely relate to, right?
For sure.
Last year you had to wait on your turn. Now this year, 5 games played, all 5 in double figures. Man, how much fun are you having out there in your second season?
I'm having fun like never before. Like, I'm enjoying the team. I'm enjoying the program. I'm enjoying everything. It's just everything is fun right now. I'm just enjoying my teammates, enjoying my coaches. Just great vibes all around.
Speaking of coaches, you got a former coach here to check you out. Now,
Yeah.
you go back, what, a week and a half ago, your mom surprised you. I'm going to circle back to that. Now, tonight, tell us who's here and what it meant to play in front of him.
My high school coach from Hamilton Heights, Coach Cook. It means a lot to have him in the building today. I haven't seen him in a while, so it's great to see him watching me play again.
Now, I haven't got to really talk to you since your mom surprised you.
Yeah.
She showed me the video. You had no clue. You come out of your
No
apartment
clue.
right around the
Yeah.
corner, and she's there waiting on you. What was that moment like for
It was
you?
just unbelievable. Like, I had no idea she was going to come, and she just surprised me right before I was going to class. I had class that morning, so I got out of my apartment to go to class, and I just seen her. I ain't gonna lie, I did not go to class.
I was going to ask now. I think that's an excused
Yeah,
absence right there.
for
Right? She
sure.
came down from Canada, right?
yeah,
So
she
when was the
drove.
last time you'd seen her?
In the summer.
In the summer.
Yeah, it was 6-7 months since I seen her from there, so it was great seeing her for sure.
All right, Kev, so big showdown Chattanooga next week, right? How
Yes,
can
sir.
we bottle up that second half effort, everything we've done the last week, and get ready for a tough matchup on the road against the Mocs?
Just watch film, get back together as a team, just learn from it, understand what we did wrong, understand what we did better, and just put it all together and finish the game, go into that game with focus and knowing what we're doing.
Kev, we love watching you play, man.
Thank you.
Keep
I
doing your
appreciate it.
thing, and we'll
Yes,
catch
sir.
up with you later.
Thank you.
That's our Bojangles famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bow Time player of the game, Kevin Dukovicic. We'll readjust up here from Little John Coliseum. Next up, we're going to welcome up North Alabama head basketball coach Tony Poolholt for our post-game coaches' thoughts. Brought to you by State Farm agents Steve Pearson, Bill Alexander. There's a big embrace right there from Kev and his high school coach right there. I know, God, that's 2 people in a week. I'm sure he's very, very excited to see. And Coach, I knew in the first half you would not be satisfied with the effort from your team. The final 20 minutes outscoring Clemson 39-26. Were you pleased with the bounce back?
100%. And I thought our guys did a really good job just locking in on what we needed to do in the second half. And I thought when Dallas took that 3 right in front of us to cut the lead down to about 10 or 11, I was about to call timeout because there was about 5 minutes left in the game, and we had been chipping away. But that's our team, right? Our team is a team that's going to, they're going to take on the challenge. But I'll be honest with you, that was one heck of a team we played. Coach Burnell does a tremendous job. I've been around him for such a long time. Him and his staff, Coach Conlon as well. These are two guys that really understand the game. They know how to coach, and they're leaders of young men. So today, I guarantee you that team made us better. There's no question about it.
Coach, you mentioned to me pregame that you wanted to see some other dudes step up, right? And in the first half, 2 bench points. In the second half, 20 bench points. So do you feel like you got that better effort you've been looking for from some of those reserves?
Yeah, one of the things that, and this I'm going to take, it's not the guy's fault. It was definitely mine. And that is we have to make sure that our guys get opportunities, and we need to be patient with them. I think I've been a little bit impatient with them, getting on the court or staying on the court. So today we were talking about that. We got to let these guys kind of give them a longer leash, and today we did that. And even if at first they weren't doing what they needed to do, they settled into the game. And I got to be more patient in that area from a coaching standpoint.
Kevin Dukovic, 12 points. He's down there chatting with his high school coach.
Yep.
He had his reunion with his mom, reunion with his high school coach tonight. And, Coach, it looks like he's really enjoying his sophomore season.
He's off to a great start, man. I'll be honest with you. I think this kid could be an all-league player when it's all said and done. The way he defends, the way he attacks the rim, he just puts so much pressure on teams to guard him. And now the way that he's, shooting the three, I mean, all those things are clicking for him right now. And he's doing it at this level, right? He's playing against Mississippi State and Clemson and doing it at this level. So to me, that just shows me that translates. It translates into the ASUN. So I'm really pleased with not only the way he's playing, but his progress from last year. Last year he played behind Jakari Lane, Daniel Ortiz, Tay Fields. And for him to come out the way he's come out this year, I'll tell you right now, he ain't giving up that position. He's working his tail off.
He certainly is. And, Coach, the journey continues Saturday. Chattanooga continuing the ASUN SoCon Challenge, which after the weekend results Sunday, I think it's been pretty balanced effort between the ASUN and the SoCon. The Mocs, it'll be a great showdown up in Chattanooga. Got a couple days to get ready. So how can we bottle up some of what we've been through the last 3 ball games and get ready for Saturday?
Yeah, I think what we do now is we get home. We get a little healthy now. We'll have some time off. We played this last Saturday and then played Monday, quick turnaround. So now we'll get our guys rested up, and we'll get ready for Chattanooga next Saturday.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the UNA women. They'll be taking on Tennessee State. I'll be honest with you, I do not know what time that game is. You can visit RoarLions.com. I'm very much day-to-day. I'm just focused on getting home tomorrow. Then we'll have football, women's basketball on Saturday, and then maybe they say we sleep in May. We'll get some sleep maybe Thanksgiving week after we stuff some turkey that following week. Thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight on the booth cam or on any of our networks here on Roar Lions Productions. We appreciate you. We'll be with you all season long. Thanks to Brian Neese and Grant Wakefield for handling the coaches show tonight. And kudos to Braden and Grant here for getting both streams broadcast pulled off this evening. So for our entire traveling crew, the boys in the back, Drew, Braden, Davis, Ryan, who tagged along. For Mike Ezekiel, I'm Benjamin Ray, saying Roar Lions.
You've been listening to UNA Basketball. UNA Basketball is brought to you by Bank Independent, Coca-Cola, Midgard Self-Storage, Bojangles, CBNS Bank, Alabama Health Guidance, Florence Utilities, Lawn Pride, RTJ of the Shoals, North Alabama Online, Singing River Brewery, United Community Bank, Adams Beverages, Lost Pizza Shoals, Renaissance Eye Care. This broadcast is owned and produced by the University of North Alabama and is intended for its live audience. Any rebroadcast without the express written consent of the University of North Alabama is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening, and Roar Lions!